Podcast, the hottest podcast in the city.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you already know I'm your boy, Adrian, a.k.a. D.
Stubbs, how y'all doing?
And today we got a special guest down here in the Takeoff Podcast, right here in the Space Shuttle. Right here to my left, we got a special influencer that's taking airways on TikTok, IG, and Facebook. His name, is world-renowned. I don't care what he said, he's world-renowned. The man name, we got to give a drum roll going. Keep that drum roll going. Keep it going. Keep it going. For my man, he's got thousands of subscribers all over social media, all the way alike. His name is Cassius. Go by the name of Cash Comedy. Come on, let's give it up for the man. Let's give it up for the man.
Yes,
Thank
you, man. I appreciate y'all.
Welcome to the Space Shuttle,
Appreciate y'all, fellas, man.
We appreciate you for taking time out of your busy schedule, because I know how it is making these crazy skits and trying to fit it all into your time frame. It is ain't that crazy, bro? Because me doing it myself for many years, it is nuts.
It's time consuming, but the ending result of everything just be like, it'd be well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to sit back and I learned so much as far as editing and how to put scenes together and stuff like that. And once I put it together and hit play, like, it really I amaze myself sometimes.
Man.
When I get that footage on there, and the reaction from some folks is like, okay, this is working. I can do this.
Now, what all forms of comedy do you do?
I do, first off, I started off, I'm a natural funny guy, period.
So you're roasting and or whatever y'all called it, and jonesing, roasting, blazing.
Blazing, all of that type of stuff. But I was just a guy that, like, I don't try to be funny. I was just always the guy that stood out as the funny guy in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You had this guy that was ignorant, but then I'm always going to say something. I'm going to chime in my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be funny to some. Some people may hate it, but I'm the one that say what people think.
So let me ask you this. What got you into doing it on social media?
Boom. All right, what really started doing it on social media, the main thing was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to COVID, I was, making a few videos here and there, just following a wave. A few little influencers make a video that's viral, so I'm like, hey, I can do that. I go and make the video, but I didn't take it serious and everything like that until COVID hit. Sitting in the house, bored, nothing to do. I started TikTok right before COVID, and I had 753 followers, and I didn't really know how to operate it. I didn't know how to do it. So I left it alone for about a good 6 months. Then COVID hit, and I'm sitting in there, and I'm watching all of the people I watch on YouTube. They was, using TikTok as a platform. So I get back on there. Once I got back on there and start, learning the tools and stuff, how to do it, I went from 753 followers, and I had 8,753 followers in 6 months. And it was just all my content, no reposts or none of that type of stuff. It was all my original videos and everything. So I was on a hot wave for like a long time. I'm waking up every day with hundreds and thousands of followers and comments. My comments and everything is at 99s across the board the whole time for months. And that blew my mind. I'm like, whoa, like it really took off. So when that happened, I'm like, I can do this, I can do that. I started looking at the YouTube platform and stuff like that. It's just hard when it comes to YouTube because I can't get a lot of my followers over there. Mm-hmm. A lot of my followers, they stuck in their ways. If they ain't if you send somebody to YouTube and tell them to follow you on YouTube, first thing they do when they click that follow button, that subscribe button, if you don't have a YouTube account, it's going to tell you to create an account. Mm-hmm. When people think create an account, they think you got to pay for something. But it's actually free. It takes a matter of minutes. All you got to do is make that account and click to subscribe. But the attention span of somebody like, I can still watch all of this stuff without subscribing. They just going to back out of that. You know what I'm saying? And the age people, the age of people that really watch my stuff, 35 and up, 40 and stuff like that, they ain't going to take the time to do that. A lot of the YouTube people is, teenagers in their 20s and stuff like that. So it's hard getting people over there. They slowly but steadily trickling over there, but I'm still trying to make it happen, though.
That's our struggle right now, too. We got most of our viewers are not on YouTube, but that's where most of our content goes first, and then it gets distributed out. So
yeah,
we know we can relate.
I started putting a lot of stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And some of it get views, some of them get hits and everything, and some of it don't. It's like a hit or miss, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't got the following. Because you don't know who really watching. You don't know, you can't really tell who's subscribed and who ain't. You just get a notification, say such and such subscribe, and that be that. And if they don't have like nothing on their YouTube, it's really, there's no really ready to connect with the people.
Bro, you preaching to the choir with that one because, you know, as long as I've been doing it on YouTube, sometimes be a hit, sometimes be a miss. Sometimes you just, you know, you be like, man, what the hell going on today? Are they shadow banning me?
Yeah, man, the shadow ban is real.
Man, I'm telling you.
The shadow ban is real across all platforms.
People don't believe it when we say it, but that really goes on.
Like all platforms. And with the whole shadow ban thing, it started for me with the TikTok. Once I got them 8,753 followers, boom, I got put to a halt. I went from having videos getting 5,000 plays a day, putting 6 videos up a day, to
6 videos?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
6 videos a day, every day. Like I had females getting mad at me, bro, for real. Like I would get off work, be on the phone with them, and I literally tell them like, yo, I'll call you back a little later. I got to get some content out.
Right.
Because I felt like a lot of people on my TikTok and everything and my other social medias, they was looking forward to me posting something. Because if I went MIA a couple days, they be in my inbox. They thinking something happened. Like, yo, you get blocked? Where you been? Where you ain't? When people start reaching out to me, letting me know that my videos and my content was actually helping them get through their day, I put it like as one of my first things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because these people are actually following me. I don't know none of these folks. They reaching out to me, and a 30-second video is actually getting them through. I need to push this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got something. You know what I'm saying? I'm touching a few people that I never thought I'd touch before, and they asked me, you do stand-up? Do you come in town? Do you go out of town? Do you do that? And I'm like, yeah, I get into all of that and stuff like that. It became overwhelming. Then boom, I got shadow banned. I got discouraged about it at all, and I'm like, well, why ain't nobody seeing my stuff no more? I'm only getting 100 views. This video been up 24 hours. The video before that just had 3,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is this something that I did in the video that I shouldn't do? So it had me studying even more. And that's when everybody got to talking about shadow ban this, shadow ban that. And I'm like, okay, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is all part of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And it gets frustrating, but I didn't manage to go on and push through it, man. And after about 4 months after that shadow ban is when I started getting followers again. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm over 11,000 followers on my TikTok right now.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I've done that. Like, it took me a year to get there, but I could have been without the shadow ban, I know I could have had way more because at the rate that I was going from when I had 753 and look up and I'm over 8,000 and it hadn't even been a whole year yet.
And before we, not to cut you off, but before you continue, what can people find your socials at?
Oh man, you go to my first off, my hashtag. I own my hashtag. My hashtag, it's Cash Comedy. You can actually Google search my hashtag, and all my social media platforms will pop up. If you on TikTok, I got a link tree linked on my profile in my TikTok. You can click the link tree. All my pages are linked to that. My Facebook, my YouTube, my Instagram, my Snapchat, everything. It's Cash Comedy across the whole platform on everything.
All right.
I did want to know, well, let me go back to my first question. What all forms of comedy do you do? Is it sketches, stand-up, or?
A little bit of everything. Movie reenactments. I got scenes like what I did reenacted Five Heartbeats, being Eddie Kane. I done reenacted some Nick Cannon stuff. Everybody don't come on here and say I look like Nick Cannon. I've been hearing that forever.
Have you ever done T.I.? Because I feel like you could pull off a good T.I.
I've done it. I did a T.I. Actually, the funny thing about that is I did a DJ Envy and T.I. skit as of like it was the Breakfast Club. And my whole thing was trying to mock T.I. on how he used these big words that nobody really understands.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, some stuff like that, and put them all together. So, you know, I had that on there, but I definitely got a skit being DJ Envy and being Charlamagne the God and being T.I. 3 different scenes. So I'm setting up cameras, bam, 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 setting them up, playing out the different roles, and then I got to go back and watch and see where I got to stop here, where I got to stop there, merge it all together to make it look like I'm sitting at the Breakfast Club.
I know that struggle because I do that all the time.
Man.
Stopping this camera to set that up.
Yep.
So let me ask you this. What would you say would be your funniest skit in your opinion?
Funniest.
Or your favorite one?
Some of my favorites ain't even the ones I worked the most hard on. Like I remember. See, I'm a fool at heart, like on the internet, outside the internet. So one of the very first things that I did that took off, that went viral, it was that A-Town dude when he did the "Good Morning to You, the birds are chirping," and it was a viral video of this little boy in the bathroom with a scully on, no shirt. And he's standing in the camera and he's doing the dance and everything. I did that dance, bro. I got the scully on. I ain't got no shirt on. I'm in the bathroom. I did that. Boom. Within a week, bro, that video was over 100,000 plays on Facebook. Took off. Like, and when I do crazy stuff like that, people like, bro, what is wrong with you? Where do you get this stuff? I'm like, this stuff just pop in my head and I just do it. I just record it. I don't be thinking of nothing, like planning this stuff out. A lot of my stuff that went viral are not planned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a short girl video just sitting at the dang on steering wheel of the car, driving like this. I say, this is how short girls drive. And I took the phone and I did like this and recorded, and it's a 30-second video. So many people love that. That video actually did 1 million views, and I only recorded that for 30 seconds on TikTok, posted, and it went viral.
Hey, that's how it be sometimes.
And it's so as far as my favorite, I can't really say I have a favorite. I just enjoy the response from the people. You know what I'm saying? And because my work is my work. I can't put one thing in my. If I feel like I put one thing as a favorite, I'm gonna result back to that same video to try to do that same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Recapture the moment.
Yeah, and I try to go into different lanes to capture different audience and stuff. I don't want just that same demographic of people who like that one Spades video when I'm playing 4 different characters.
Now, when you act like women, you don't put wigs and stuff on, do you?
I've done it before.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, I've done it. I ain't sit there. Now the wig thing, like it would be like mocking a female. I got a video mocking females putting on makeup when they think they face beat. You know what I'm saying? So I threw the thing on, got the thing on my head, and I'm in the mirror, boom, looking all like that. Close the screen out, come back to the screen, and my face, I got powder all on my damn face, caked up everywhere and stuff. When these women really think they be beautiful, and they be really beating their face down.
You should do a sketch about like a dude, I guess he wake up after like a intoxicated night, and then all he do is look over at the pillow next to him, and it look like a clown fell asleep on the pillow. And the girl probably come out the room like, oh, I thought she was gonna be a clown.
See stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like just make up something.
I can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like something like that'll take me 20 minutes to do.
Because women mess up pillows, especially the ones who fall straight asleep without cleaning that off their face. Man, y'all mess up pillowcases.
You just gave me an idea.
Yeah.
That video will be posted this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do this before you get in the bed. Let me do this. Take a rag and go down the face.
Ooh.
Man.
I do want to say something.
Get you in trouble.
You mentioned short girls in cars, and that made me think of something else because I went on your Instagram and seen you at the
Yes. The micro maidens.
Man, if I would have known about, because the day I followed you on Instagram, it was the day before when you went. If I would have known about that, I would have went.
Bro,
that's the same venue where they have midget wrestling, and I've been trying to get him to go.
That's next month.
Man, look, I'm not trying to go to no midget. I'm trying to go
you gotta
to
go,
where
bro.
you went to.
It's next. The midget wrestling is next month.
Oh, I'm going to that.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go to that, bro.
I'm talking.
I want to do the maidens too,
I'm talking
though.
about where you went to.
Man.
I'm not gonna say it on camera. I want to go because I got a midget fetish. I ain't gonna bullshit you, but yeah,
Bro, that's how I ended up there. It wasn't my fetish, but I don't have no problem with midgets. I love them.
Man, I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They cute. They funny. They
funny.
They funny as hell. It's like they got a whole different funniness about them that they don't try to do. And
Have you been to one of the wrestlings though?
No. That was
Yeah,
the first hookup I went to,
Yeah.
and I end up getting in there, running into some folks that, you know,
do
I
it all.
went to school with, and they like, Cash, what you doing in here, bro? We came to the show last time.
man.
And I'm like, whoa.
So the micro maidens, how often does that come around? Do you think?
I don't know. I just told them next year. I can't wait till they come next year.
Oh,
I'll
next
be
year?
here. But that was just me talking. But
Yeah.
they be here throughout the years, though.
They probably got other venues. In
Other
the area.
venues and stuff.
I'm gonna check them out though.
because that's the one actually I want to go to.
Man.
Because
Bro.
when I seen that flyer, 2 of them, at least on the flyer, I was like, oh, that, yeah.
Bro, It was some, hey, like, whoo, shit, girl.
What you doing after this?
Girl, hey, like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
As a side note, I always wanted to go with one because I just want to get into the argument.
Right.
Just imagine how many jokes I can fire off with a little person.
I mean,
Because it's funny. That's
what he
why.
looking for.
look, they're gonna try to hit you with a little joke. It's,
Was that a pun intended? Was that a pun intended?
Man, you know, that's too much small talk for me. Oh, shit. Never mind. Let's go to something else.
Now, I did want to know, because earlier you was talking about accounts and shadow bans. Have you ever had an account flat out deleted?
I've had account deleted. My original Facebook page that I had for years, like when people really wasn't on Facebook and I got on Facebook, like I had the max 5,000 friends on there. I had about 8,000 followers on there, and that's before like me even doing anything funny as far as trying to make money off of it or anything or any type of talk of that. Just me doing my regular stuff, posting videos, posting pictures and stuff like that. And, you know, I just had a big following, you know, from fashion and, you know, that type of stuff. But that page got hacked, man. And I lost some friends from that page getting hacked because of what happened. What happened?
They was sending out messages to people?
Man, they took over my page. It was like this. I look up and my friends on my Facebook, from starting with the A's, they'll all be deleted. And then I go to the next day, all of the A's and the B's was deleted. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, how all my friends is getting deleted?
Oh, so when you say you lost friends, I thought you meant in real life. Like
I'm getting to that. Okay. So once I realized I'm hacked, I start doing the process of changing the password. So I went through that changing password for about 5-6 days straight, nonstop, changing the password. Every day, I'm still losing friends. My numbers is going down. I'm like, what's really going on? So next thing I know, they got to my messenger. It was an Arab dude hacked my account, and he started video calling all my friends.
I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
People was answering the video call thinking it's me, and this guy was fondling themselves in the video.
So the dude was a perv.
Yeah, he was perved out, and he's not showing his face while he's doing that. So people answering and thinking it's me, and they look up, boom, and this dude whacking. You know what I'm saying?
Is his skin complexion your skin complexion? If that's
I mean,
why would you?
It could be hit or miss with that, bro.
I know, but they could be like, that's obviously not him.
It pissed me off, and that's why I say I lost real friends, because people was actually calling my phone and texting my phone and calling my homeboys like, bro, what's up with your man Cash? You know what I'm saying? Females from the neighborhood, like, yo, why Cash, you know what I'm saying, sending me stuff like this? Like, I ain't never looked at him like that. And I'm like, he calling me like, bro, such and such hitting you up. I'm like, bro, that ain't me. I'm
saying, but I'm not saying you watched the video, but if for those that did watch the video, was it anything in the video that they could tell it's not you? Like, he was probably talking in a language. He was bigger than what you are.
Nope. Cause when they opened the video, first one of my cousins said, when he opened the video, he opened it like, what up, cuz? And he ain't hear nothing.
Show that area.
Yeah, it just showed the area from like the navel down, and dude just going ham. Ain't saying nothing, ain't doing nothing.
I'm saying he probably had a gut and you don't got a gut.
Man, look, the point
is,
I'm trying to get him out of it.
He trying to
hold on.
I'm trying to get him out of it.
He trying to dissect it.
Man, no, forget what he talking about. No. Look, the point is, he said it wasn't him. It's not him.
Look, I got out of it though. I got out of it because the account ended up videoing one of my homegirls. She answered because she had already know about it. I had already put the world on notice, like, bro, that ain't me. I'm about to start a new page. Like, somebody hacked my page and stuff like that. He hit one of my homegirls up. She answered, and he's talking to her face to face. So she screenshotted it, and that's how I ended up finding out who it was and what was going on. And I had to put dude picture on my regular page because I'm now blocked out of the current page to let everybody know. I'm sending out friend requests to all of the old people. Main thing that I did on the current page was when I was changing my passwords, I kept going in and making sure all my settings was set to public. My friends list and everything. Because I have everything set to private at first. So I couldn't see who my friends was and all that. So while I'm changing the passwords, some told me, just set everything to public right now.
Thanks.
Make a new page. That way I can go on there and still see all my friends and send friend requests. So I sent 1,000 friend requests in like 20 minutes, and then I got stopped because I was sending too many friend requests at a time.
So you got spammed. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
you got spammed.
Oh yeah. They took the whole page. The whole page ended up getting hacked. You know what I'm saying? They took the whole page. I lost tons of pictures, like everything. Had to start from fresh. And
that's kind of discouraging when you think about it because you put so much work in your
Bro,
platform, and all of a sudden somebody come in and
it's like, why me? Like, what did I do that stood out that made you want to come and hack my page for days? It's like you not just tried for one day. You tried for a whole 2 weeks straight and changed my password. You took my phone number off, so I couldn't get a link to get the password.
Was he an overseas dude?
Yeah. Yeah, it was an Arab. It was an Arab dude.
I didn't know he was local.
I gotta press this button, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
Man, it was bad, bro. It was bad. And to get people to actually believe that it wasn't you, you know what I'm saying? When I'm sending out new
When you
friend
see 'em
requests,
again, like,
and they saying they like, bro, you,
I'm straight up.
I don't
you
know, dog. And then when they see that friend request from a new page, like, nah, dude,
trust
I ain't.
That's,
You just disrespected me on your last page. Why would I add you back? I got to plead my case all over again. And for folks that really knew me, that actually thought it was me, you know what I'm saying? That kind of pissed me off. Like, bro, why would I do that to you, of all people?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never rocked that way.
especially the men.
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. You know I'm not.
My cousin hit me up like, hey, cuz, I don't know about that video. Bro, you want me to come slap you, dude, for calling and
Now,
disrespecting me like that?
The women, unfortunately, is dudes who out the blue will do stuff like that. So I get it from their perspective. But the men, like, bro, you know.
I get that.
You know, come on, bro.
But take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? With the women, especially when we done came up since elementary school.
And you never hit on them.
Never hit on them, never did nothing. So why would I choose you out of the bunch? You know what I'm saying? To be disrespectful.
Another way, when everybody, like, come together, 50, 70 people all saying they got the same type of, then they all should know he don't got that much energy.
Yeah,
whatever the case.
I'm not finna do this and then pull up on the block and say what up though. Like I ain't just fondle myself on a video trying to get on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
People gotta have discernment.
That's crazy, bro. But I'm not, that you know what? It make you want to pull up on somebody low key.
Man,
I see the energy coming back in you,
bro. Because it was like that. It really hurt me, bro. Because it's real people that I'm used to going up slapping fives with. Hey, how you doing, girl? You know what I'm saying?
Now they like, man, your hand kind of sticky.
Yeah, I still don't talk to a lot of people to this day. I will see them in the club, and it'd be from that incident. Like,
how long ago was this?
This was let's see, it was probably about 10 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, probably about 10 years ago.
Wow, and they still, dang.
I want to go back to TikTok for a minute, man. You being your success in it. Like, if a person wanted to reach the success you have in TikTok, what would be the first steps a person may have to do?
First off, you gotta be consistent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself in that algorithm. You gotta try your hardest to get yourself in that algorithm. You gotta you gotta figure out what's trending, what's popping. When it come to TikTok, certain sounds may be trending, what's popping at the time. A certain video that you may have to just reenact be popping at the time. That'll get the followers over to your platform to see what it actually is that you got. So you have to follow the trend at first and foremost, because when you first get on there, you pretty much a watcher. Nobody really gonna pay attention to what you got if they don't know what you have to offer. You know what I'm saying? But when they see that you can, okay, you did that better than this dude. I remember seeing that video. It's a whole bunch of them videos. That's trending right now. Let me see what else you got. So a lot of people follow you off the trend. And once they get a hold of something of your own, they either like it or they love it. But some may hate it.
Now, what about hashtags? Is it important to put a lot of hashtags?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hashtag, because with TikTok, the hashtag is one of the biggest things for me. Because you can search a hashtag in the search bar, and anything related to that hashtag is gonna pop up in the feed. And like FYP, that's the main hashtag when it comes to TikTok and stuff like that. For you page. Then some people create their own hashtag and just put hashtag XYZBCA, some stuff like that. And if you got 1 million followers that's watching your stuff, and you steadily putting that hashtag on there, that hashtag gonna be on all the videos that you posting that's getting hundreds of thousands of views every single time you post. So somebody like me will be like, dang, they video getting 300,000 views. Only thing they got is a caption and just this one hashtag. Maybe if I put that one hashtag in the hashtags and my stuff, when they click on it, I'll be somewhere in the catch. You know what I'm saying? I get noticed, somewhere get found, because somebody got to see me.
So would you say the number one single most important hashtag is FYP?
Facebook? I mean, TikTok? Number one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that apply to all of them or no?
That's the main one.
That's the main one.
The main one, FYP. It's like because it's your For You page. When you go down your news feed, you got your friends that you can just watch, only your friends, and then you got your For You. Your main thing, you want your videos to be in the For You part. That's that For You part is just the some hot stuff that's popping at the moment, that's scrolling. Ain't no telling who gonna see that.
Right. Now let me ask you this. Now with Facebook, they got something called the highlight button.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you say that's more important than the FYP because it's tagging everybody in your friends list, or just the FYP in general?
I don't like the highlight button.
You don't like the highlight button?
Nope, the highlight button ain't really did nothing for me, and I see people use it to try to promote their stuff and get followers and stuff on there, and it don't really work how the FYP would work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The highlight and the followers thing. Some people make posts and then they hear, oh, put the highlight thing on there. You got to do this, you got to do that, and you go back, some days later, and only 3 other people then commented on it, and you can see the plays. It only got 60 plays, so that highlight thing didn't really work. It don't do nothing at all. I try to tell people that. I've tried it. And I'm gonna say for me, it don't work.
Right.
People who it may be a mind thing.
No, I thought the second most important next to the FYP is the Explore hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
That's when you explore it. When you go to Explore page, that's the main thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. As far as Explore, that's like another hashtag that's booming when it comes to Instagram. Your Explore page and stuff like that. Certain hashtags do bigger on different platforms than the others.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So the FYP won't be a big hashtag on my Instagram. Mm-hmm. People would think that because they think all hashtags gonna do the same things, but they don't. Certain hashtags are just pretty much stuck at each platform. You got hashtags for Facebook. That's what the highlight and stuff is and stuff. That's considered a hashtag. The highlight and the followers and stuff like that. On Instagram, you have the hashtag shorts, the regular explore page, stuff like that. If you pay attention to some of the big time people on Instagram, they don't use many hashtags. Mm-hmm. They got the following already. They just use a few of them, like 3, 4. Somebody like me, probably may have like 10 hashtags on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to get in all these demographics of people that ain't looking at my stuff. I may put a hashtag on there that ain't got nothing to do with the video.
Now, what's your main platform out of all the platforms you currently got? What's the main one that's, I guess, of most important or the most views or whatever?
The most views I get is on my TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, once that took off, man.
You got monetized quick?
Oh, yeah. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first thing I started making money off of. Off TikTok, from Facebook, Instagram, and all that. TikTok was the first one. Facebook, you get shadow banned. A lot of people don't see stuff. I got some stuff on Facebook right now that's been up for a couple weeks and still only got 60 plays. And it's like...
And that'd be discouraging.
It's like on Facebook, outside of my friends list, I got 20,000 followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So out of 20,000 followers, how are my video only getting played 60 times?
Right.
When I go on my feed, I see so much stuff. It's like follow. And I'd be like, who is all of these people?
Do you think it's people somehow able to pay Facebook to get their videos promoted? You know how TikTok offer that, oh, we just give us $8, we'll promote them, so I didn't know if maybe it's a Facebook option. We ain't really about to have your stuff in the algorithm unless you break bread.
That's on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Which I don't agree. I ain't gonna say I don't agree. We ain't did it yet. But
that's on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? You can actually pay for views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can pay for the followers and stuff like that.
I think they say a lot about people though.
That's when you boosting.
Yeah.
And it's called the boost button. You know what I'm saying? You want to boost this reel? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You pay $20 and we'll boost your reel for $5 a day for 4 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And think that you really doing something, but a lot of them times you don't know if them people is real that's watching or if they actually bots.
Somebody with a bunch of phones in the room.
You know what I'm saying? So you getting the views and everything, but you ain't gonna get the interaction that you
then the comments
that you would want and stuff like that because they ain't real people. And then you got to watch on who actually commented if you want to click on that profile because they be done hacked you with a link or something in your comments that.
That's spam. I hate that.
Yeah,
that little man.
Throw everything off, man.
And I be wondering why people don't delete those when it's their thread.
Yeah, I do it all the time. But they didn't got smarter. They don't make their own comment. They just go in other people's comments.
Yeah.
So that same spam comment is in 100 different comments on your page.
You don't be the one that be killing me the most. Like, you got all these comments and in between you see that big ass paragraph talking about I got my love back, and in order to get your love back, please contact da 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 da.
Yeah, bro. It's always the longest stuff, and then you look at the profile picture, it'd be like the most perfect picture in the world. Like, who is this? Like,
they not following nobody.
They ain't following nothing. Zero followers, zero friends. How you get here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you block these people, that's what I don't understand. Like, the people who made the post, how come they just don't go there and block it?
It ain't the people that make the post. To me, it's the people who run in these social medias and everything.
Because even on our inbox on a lot of social media, it's always somebody like, oh, I like your content. Do you ever want to do this type of deal with us or brand with us? I'm like, I don't trust none of that.
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Or send me this post.
Yeah.
They go in there and say, send me this post.
I get that on Instagram every day.
Yeah.
Everything I post on Instagram, somebody send me this post. Send me this post.
Why would I send it to you? You can share it right here.
Right. Like, why would I'm not sending you my content, bro. Like, if you want to share it like everybody else, boom, go on and share it. But then, I'm going to tell y'all one time, I actually inboxed the person who said, send me this post. They like, send me this post. And I'm like, all right, why, okay, why? And they like, we're going to boost you. So I go click on the page, and it's all Detroit stuff on there that they posting, right? Yep. So then next thing you know, go back to the inbox, and they telling me, all right, we'll post this for you, but you gonna owe us such and such, such and such. It's like, bro, you came to me talking about sending you the post. I didn't come to you trying to get you to promote my video. So you coming to me, want me to send you my post, but you want me to pay you to put my stuff on your platform when I ain't following nobody on your page and we ain't got no mutuals and everything. So I can care less if you really put, because I don't know what you about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this real.
And you doing
fake.
good.
I'm doing good. Yeah. So you came to me.
You know what you should tell them?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Man, it definitely be bull because I got to be very careful with losing the whole page, and I be careful about how I do things, man, because I got a lot to lose when it comes to my social media.
I not to cut you off, my bad, but I got to share this real quick. Like when I was on my Facebook, we was promoting one of our videos for our previous guests. At first, it was somebody who gave me the friend request. I don't even know if I want to describe him, but let's just say he's part of a so-called society that shall remain nameless. I didn't accept the post. And then when I put up that video, or I was tagged in the video, all of a sudden he put up a very, very, very questionable comment. Talking about, if you want to, I ain't going to say the name, if you want to join us, please do this, that, the other. Man, I blocked him so fast.
Man, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I be wanting to take some people serious. Like, okay, you may be real. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been a person that done reached out to some people on social media before. And I'm like, I hope they see this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some networking. I'm trying to get with some folks. I'm trying to make some videos with them or whatever the case may be. And I don't want them to think I'm no spam. I'm no hacker. You know what I'm saying? I try to put in the description like, hey, look, I'm this, I do that. You can check out my profile, check out my other links. I don't just leave it to where it's just one thing that you can look at and go, how people be in my inbox when they say they want to do something, you click on, the only thing you can see is their Facebook page. You ain't got no Instagram, you ain't got no TikTok, you ain't got no YouTube. What do I know to go off of? You know
I feel like the best way to make that connection is when they go live. Join a live and hey, I'm real. Look at me. I see you.
That's the big thing on TikTok. When you go live on TikTok, that took off. I done made my most money off my lives on TikTok. As far as, you know what I'm saying, like really making money, I made good checks, you know what I'm saying, going live. But going live on TikTok, man, I done been blocked on there so many times for defending myself. People come in my comments and say stuff to me, and you be like, bro, you know, now I got moderators now, but sometimes my moderators ain't always on there.
Right.
And, you know, they go say some stuff, and it's like, hold on, bro. Like, I can tell you, one time I'm on there, this one dude, bro, his profile picture, like, jack. This dude looked like he can bench press 3, 4, 5,000 pounds. Not 100,000. I'm talking about jacked. First comment that he say on my thing and say, man, you look like the perfect fun size cellmate.
Okay.
So I'm like, no, I'm like, hell no, bro. I say, we ain't on that time on here, bro. Like, we don't do that over here. Block instantly. People on there, they comment and stuff like, yeah, who the hell, what was that? What was that? What was that? And I'm talking and stuff. Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, my live get ended for hate speech.
You know what?
And I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we did that.
I didn't do nothing. Hate speech. And then I have to go appeal it. Once I go appeal it, I got to sit and wait through this process appeal. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna get approved.
Approved because you wasn't in the wrong.
Because I ain't do
I
nothing.
think a lot of AI. I went through this with him. A lot of AI is the one that just strike your videos.
It strikes it.
Because if a real human was watching that moment, they would have known what occurred.
All the real humans,
Unless
the real followers, they come to my other video or get the inbox to me like, you didn't even do nothing. I'd be like, this is why I don't go live, y'all, no more. Because every time I do something, I'm sitting here cool, I'm chilling. I'm doing giveaways, you know what I'm saying? I done gave money away on, you know what I'm saying, on live. I done made videos and did giveaways for Christmas and all different types of stuff. People birthdays that I've never even met before, but they supported me. And then been on live and tagged them and all that type of stuff. And then I get bashed, boom, I can't go live for a week now.
You know what I think it is? Ever since they took down TikTok and brought it back up, all of a sudden you see a whole lot of BS going on.
It's more BS.
Yeah.
This was before the takedown. All this was way before the takedown.
But you know what's so crazy? Even when me and him, like he was just saying, but when me and him, when we start doing something like right now, I'm unable to go live. Something just happened.
Yep.
It's always something happens.
Just that quick.
We were just
now.
talking about this.
And who knows what happened?
And it's weird too because his get taken down more than mine, and it's the same content.
And same content. His then went down. They done heard all 3 of our voices. Both of ours still popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
his face. I think that's what it is.
Oh,
It's your voice.
Well, don't look over here. You know what I'm saying? We good over here. Focus. We good. And we good, y'all.
I do got a question. It's a comedy question. Well, kind of. I want to know about jokes still in and sketch still in, and I gotta know that.
Man. What's the question?
That's pretty much it, yo. That's the general. Like,
Basically,
I'm sure you've seen something be like, bro, I did that first, man. You took it from me, man. So, like, do you confront people or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have, because me coming into comedy, if I do something far as a reenactment video, I tag the person. You know what I'm saying? I tag them, put them in the caption or whatever.
That alleviated.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting people know this is where I got it from. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do it, they got it to where when you take a video from Instagram or TikTok, if you just save it and then post it, that person's name is going to be in the corner. You know what I'm saying? With the little TikTok emblem or the Instagram emblem letting you know that this is the originator of the stuff like that. A lot of my stuff gets stole pretty much without no recognition. And when I say without no recognition, it's like, okay, I know you took that from me.
No mention.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't mention nothing. You didn't put me in a hashtag. You didn't give me a shout out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expecting to make what you making off of it. But people let people know that, you know what I'm saying, where you got this from. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of your traction. You got over 1 million followers, 2 million followers.
Do you know these people?
No.
Are these comedians?
These real comedians.
Yeah, okay.
These real comedians in the industry.
Oh.
And like I say, when I know for a fact, is he say, she say. But when I know for a fact, as some of the videos that I've done and the research that I had to do to get specific sounds in my videos or a specific anything, you know what I'm saying? Just a chime, a doorbell ring, something that I done said on YouTube. Listen to sounds, 20-minute video, and it's 100 sounds in here. and I didn't pick the sound at the 14-minute mark of the video. Like, that's the one. That's the one I need. So now I got to screen record this, boom, convert it over to an MP3 file. That way I can save it and put it onto my videos. When I do that on Monday, and then a following week, 7 days go past, that following Monday, and one of y'all favorites then made a video very similar to mine, tweaked it a little bit, and got these same sounds in there. There's no way you can tell me that somebody, you didn't see it, or somebody in your camp didn't see it, because that video just went viral.
Now, how come they don't be called out for doing stuff like that? You think
They do.
They get called out, but it get brushed under the rug, because I'm like one of the ones that's calling them out.
And they got the bigger names, so they gonna think you lying.
They looking at me like, bro, people, these fans argue with me over their favorite comedians. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go into their comments like, bro, this was my original video. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you give me a shout out? His people come on there like, bro, quit hating. You sound like a hater.
Yeah,
you ain't even that funny.
that be happening?
And I'm like, how's you don't even know me. I had to be somewhat of funny if this person took something that I originally worked hard for.
Especially with the timestamps.
Yeah,
Go watch my video.
and I tell him that, bro, go look at my page, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see when I posted and when he posted, I done did screenshot videos. I didn't screenshot it and put stuff together. Like, look at mine, look at this.
Is it the same comedian most of the time for you, or is it various?
It's been different comedians.
Okay.
One of the main comedians, they kind of fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually was trying to reach out the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Now I do want to say this.
Now, was he a big name before you cut off? Was he like a big name too, or was he?
When I first was reaching out to him,
Yeah.
he was on a come up. He was on a come up. He was on somebody with, like, you know, he wasn't in the millions. He was the hundreds of thousands of followers
he
at
was
that
still
time.
growing, huh?
He was still going, still growing.
Now I do want to say this. I'm not really defending any of those people, but a lot of them are so busy they got to have joke writers, and they hire them, and it could be those people.
That's what I say.
Going around.
It's your team.
And it could be the main guy. Like, I didn't know it came from somebody else, because that happens too. I just want to.
That's why I say. But when I put the messages out there, when I reach out to the actual person, the content creator, I say either you or somebody in your team seen something that I did.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got big platform. Shout out. You can't say, you know what I'm saying, we all in this together as comedians. You know what I'm saying? We trying to cause the big comedians be like, you know, we trying to uplift we trying to bring the youngers up. You can't say that and not help me promote. I'm promoting everything you, cause you the big man.
Right.
You the big dog. You got all of the followers and stuff like that. So I'm sharing your stuff left and right on my stories and everything.
And here they come swoop in.
You swoop in, bam, 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 take that. And it looked like I'm the one that stole something from you because of your platform.
You know what? James Brown and Little Richard, when people was still in their music, they made it more and more difficult, more and more unique. So now it's clearly obvious. Now there's no. So this is a hurdle for you to get even better. Like, yeah, you got the good sketches, but now I'm gonna make it so intricate, so unique that it's obvious. This is no denying.
It's main
And
obvious.
then once you get that good with it. You ever just watch somebody and you could tell who originated it after you see the other person? No, this is the original.
All the time.
Your path is headed to that direction. You about to become the originator, and they're gonna be like, I'm not following these big guys. This the one.
Yeah, it's all the time. Like, you got people that call themselves content creators.
Yeah.
Everybody not a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I feel if you stealing somebody's stuff to do a little hook, you're not a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Is
You know what that remind me of? You remember that Martin episode when he had Marnell on there?
yeah.
And he started writing out everything Martin was saying.
Uh-huh.
Like, what's up?
Yeah, that
Just like that.
you just took his whole little thing. You the Hollywood guy and everything. You know, Martin's big thing is what's up, he popping and everything. So now you want to use that on your Hollywood thing. But somebody like Martin, who, you know, from Detroit,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, on the show and everything, steal from the little people. Now he got to go here and think he finna get put on this big platform. That episode right there is a direct visual of what happens in the social media world today.
And you know what? I don't know if you ever heard this so-called quote, but it says, good artists create, great artists steal.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before. You know,
What? That's my first time hearing that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like it either, but
I've heard it before. You know what I'm saying? It got its pros and cons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they say the great artist steal, this is the way I look at it. The good artist, that's me. I'm creating. Bam. You know what I'm saying? But you got the dude who already done made it. They gonna take what they gonna take. But who gonna know that they took it?
Yeah, because they don't. I remember back in the day before the internet, it was about what comedian got the joke to TV first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Because it wasn't no internet to push the thing through. You really had to go hit the stage.
they could literally sit back and
You know what
watch
I'm saying?
everybody jokes, but they got to connect to Def Jam or whatever, and
Only people that was able to really dictate who was stealing the comedian stuff back then, like for our stand-up and stuff, was actual comedians because they rode in groups. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't making a lot. So it was like carpooling and stuff from city to city, touring and stuff. A lot of comedians made bonds with 4-5 other people. So when you hear that, it's like, damn, bro, that's my bro. That's my man's joke. He did this last night.
You know what? Corey Holcomb talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you can imagine, like, just imagine you said like a killer joke, and all of a sudden you see a big name person come up there and say the same thing, like, "Hey, that joke was funny as hell," and people look at you like he did it.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I look like the thief. I look like the thief. I look like the hater.
Now let me ask you this: besides, everything we talked about from the social media through the joke thieving, what are some other challenging parts about comedy? Would you say will be for you?
Actually getting people to acknowledge that it's me and getting the views. You know, when you can make a video and you can think yourself it's through the roof funny. You know that mug gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't getting seen, it kind of discourages you to think like, all right, that wasn't that funny. You know what I'm saying? Like the video I did you just said with the clown thing. You know what I'm saying? That'd be hilarious right there. But if ain't nobody seeing it, how, you know what I'm saying, funny as it really is. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how funny it really can be?
Right.
You seem like a real creative person. Local movies or any movies, have you been in any?
I haven't. I've done some extra scenes for some stuff like that. Now that's another thing. Going to do extra scenes and stuff like that.
Now, what is extra scenes? What do you mean by that?
When you being an extra in the background.
Oh, okay,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? You don't have no script and everything. They
You
need people to fill in the camera.
But you can still make that moment funny, like do a wiggle
Oh,
or
yeah.
something to get.
Oh yeah.
Who is that guy in the back? You know?
But that's just triggering with that. You think that you did something funny and stuff, and you'll be on set. You all right? They need extras. Bam. We need extras. So the time that we need you here from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Clear your schedule. All right, cool. So you go up there at 7 a.m. You meeting folks. Everybody want to be extras and stuff like that. Kind of find out they not really starting to shoot the scene until 11, 12 o'clock. All of the people that's in the movie, that the actors and stuff, they not even here yet. So you watching them trickle on in, do they thing. Oh, that's such and such. Oh man, she in this, he in that. You know, and then they get to doing stuff. The whole time you just sitting there chilling. You know, you just gotta wait it out. And the producers, they go off your look. You, come on, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Bam, they go do their thing. Everybody don't get used. You may get film time, but when it come to the editing, you go to look at the movie like, yo, this the scene I was in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm right in the background and stuff. And then you see that camera go, and you like, they about to get me. The camera stop right there and go, you like, bro, I was right next to my mans.
Right.
Like, so I just sat up here for 10 hours of my day, and I ain't even get a 2-second shot, bro. But I'm in 3 scenes. I'm in 3 scenes. I'm in this scene, that scene, and that scene. And my cut didn't make it.
Now,
So let me ask you, not to cut you off. So what movies have you been in, in general, all together?
I've done
or present at since
I would say been in. I've been present. You know what I'm saying? At 2 different McGraw Ave episodes.
Shout out to Murder
Shout out
Pain.
to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Murder Pain. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole thing, man. Like, for real.
Shorty Rich Hardy.
Oh yeah, them the homies, man. Shorty Rich, that's one of my dogs.
That's your guy?
Yeah, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? From kindergarten.
right.
Go all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Me and him like this and stuff like that.
Shout out. Salute.
I met Thomas Harris and stuff. See, when I go do the extra scenes, the main thing that I was doing was trying to build relationships. So I'm sitting there with the camera, I'm watching the action. Why are y'all putting all this smoke in the air? What does that do for the scene? You know what I'm saying? I'm intriguing into why you doing this? How you set this up? How you set this up? Hey man, what's your name? I'm Cash, bro. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So some stuff I done did, I haven't got put in the actual movies, but I done got following. I done got a following, you know what I'm saying, from being there. I done made some friends from being on the set. I done got cool with some directors to where I be out in public and they be like, yo, bro, what you good? What you into these days? You working? You know what I'm saying? You doing this, you doing that. So I've built relationships, but as far as being on the actual screens, I ain't been on a lot of screens. Now, it's been a few movies out here I can't even think of off the back right now where they in the scene. I'm like, look, there we go. I'm up in the booth. You see me up there pimping right there, pouring the drinks. You know what I'm saying? You see the waves. That's me. That's me dancing with old girl. You know what I'm saying? You can pinpoint that stuff out. But I haven't got any roles to where, you know, I got a script, you know, doing stuff like that. I did get a little role with my homeboy Eddie Kane. It's a straight to YouTube movie, and it's called Beware a Dog. Y'all can go on YouTube and check that out. And I got murked. You know what I'm saying? So my scene, I got murked. Like I got took out the game. Like quick. Like I got 5 minutes of fame, and that little scene of me getting murked. Like people they think that's the funniest thing ever.
Wow.
Do you know how to die in a movie? Did you do a good?
Oh yeah,
I ain't want you to do a spin 3 times. Like,
oh no, I ain't do a spin, a double backflip and everything, and then hit the ground.
okay.
It was more so like me talking trash and nigga, I went down. Next thing you know, I'm laying in the puddle of blood on the ground.
You remember Purple Rain when Prince got slapped and he went,
Yeah. we can't disrespect Prince. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's my guy.
Disrespect him,
You know
but that moment, it's like, come on, bro.
You know, I got to mention this. I was in the movie, made for TV movie back in college, and my character got killed off. And how they did it was funny as hell. And no, because go watch it. It's called Faith. 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 Wayne State movie. And it was funny because I was supposed to be the plug. And the plug get the door kicked in by the op. And all of a sudden, it took me 3 hours for them to make that scene. I mean, I was on a hot ass light. I was sweating. I feel like I was getting ready to die for real. And here's the thing about it. I can say this now. It was real guns being used, but
No bullets.
It was no Yeah, it was no ammo in the weapon. But dying is a hard thing to do.
Bro.
On camera.
Look, I'm gonna tell. Look, when I did it, they were so amazed at what I did because, boom, they did shot me, bam, I'm down, I'm on the ground. So while I'm down on the ground, they like, all right, cut. I ain't move. I stayed right there on the ground. So the whole time they removing cameras and stuff, like I'm still on the ground.
You didn't know to get up, or
I knew to get up, but I didn't want to have to get repositioned to the spot that I was, because they was like, oh man, that was dope right there. Right. So I just laid right there on the ground and stuff. So when they removed everything, I didn't want to have to get up, get back on the ground and get repositioned.
you was looking for a movie consistency.
Yeah, because
I like that.
I see a lot of movies that's on Tubi and stuff
But
this
no
day, and it's
consistency.
like, bro, who edited this?
And that is a job in the film industry, is to have a consistent. Okay, like no, that pen was in her right hand. Keep it in her right hand,
Bro,
You know,
look, hey, Murder Paint shot. They done did some stuff. I
love them. Shout out, but yeah,
that's my
But that's why. This is my whole reason why I brought up movies for you. I feel like you will be perfect as an advisor for a comedy. Like, if somebody come to you, hey, we about to make a comedy movie, we want you to look it over. I feel like you could add scenes. That's good, but bro, I could funny this up.
I mean, I think I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I actually know I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
And on top, just get in the movie. You seem like you writing scripts
all the time.
I mean, they get longer and longer. Next thing you know, you're going to have 2 or 3 movies in your head. You got the right connections, from my perspective. Make that movie.
People actually told me, like, man, write you a comedy movie. And
if you cool, I would love to be in it. I like,
I want some of everybody to be in stuff. Anybody who give me an opportunity to take the time to want to work with me.
I'll be an extra in the background. You can cut out.
I see one better for you. I think what you should do is use all the people that's very funny as hell from the city that hasn't been discovered, and put everybody in like a skit on TikTok, Facebook, something like that. That way it can get noticed.
No.
And when it get noticed, it can take off into something else.
I did something like that before. It hasn't. it was a movie thing that got presented to me, and the whole thing was pretty much of it was like a behind the scenes of how a Tubi movie is made. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty much a camera recording different areas of scenes and stuff about how the background of how a Tubi movie is made and stuff like that. So we had to do a lot of improv and stuff like that for the camera while we being recorded by another camera. That was gonna be the actual movie thing. You know what I'm saying? So we had to pitch ideas, show, just improv, a lot of the stuff from jump to, because who really knows how, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to make a Tubi movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the actual movie was supposed to be about, but it never came out.
Because when you think about it, it's doing what you do and do, that takes a lot right there.
And that there, I did a lot of networking there. So a lot of people there, like the producer of the movie, he was like, everybody here, I want all y'all to exchange social medias.
Right.
Exchange all, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all going to be in something together again that I do. And I want y'all to know. I want y'all to work together. I want y'all to, so, that's why with the extra scenes, to go back on that helps a lot. You get a lot of networking more than you really think you're doing. You may think you wasted your whole 8 to 10 hours sitting up here and stuff like that, but in this game, you have to have relationships. You got to build relationships. You got to know people, and that helps down the line when you're getting recognized out somewhere, walking through the restaurant and stuff like that, and they ask you what you're working on. It's like, okay, he remembered me. I was there. I put a notch in dog head while I was looking behind that camera. He seen that I was more into learning what they was putting together than saying, yo, I ain't getting the scene. Can you put me in one? I've been here all day. I ain't getting the scene. That ain't my main focus. You know what I'm saying? You may put me one in the scene. You may not. But for what I like to do, I like to build a relationship with the overall staff, the dude who doing the sound. Bro, how you do that? What's this? You micing them up? Oh, that's what you doing. That's why they doing that. Okay, you got that. Why you got 4 cameras over here and then got this camera right here and then you smoke going everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you pay attention to detail like that because that's how I am when it comes to production.
Because I want to do this stuff on my own eventually. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got into editing my videos and stuff like that. Following a path, a protocol, watching YouTube videos, seeing exactly what these people was using to make their video a success. What apps was they using? What edited tools that they use and stuff like that. So when I'm in person with the people, okay, what kind of camera is that, bro? What's that? You know what I'm saying?
I know sometimes back when I was a kid, I used to watch movies. If it's a close-up shot like what we doing now, yeah, somebody probably got a boom mic in the corner out of the frame. If it's a wide-angle shot, where is the mic? Come to find out, they be hiding them in like flowers. Like say it's a scene at a table.
Yeah,
like a little flower ornament in the middle. They hide a mic in there.
The mic can be this big.
That big.
You know what I'm saying? And you not really know. You know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes lavalier, it's like they'll switch up. Once you get your production and your money up, of course, you probably got like 50 just lights.
Yeah.
50 just microphones, different lenses, wide angle lenses. Man, so much.
Them dudes, man, like, some of them, they be cool, but they be real overprotective of their stuff.
Because at the end of the day, if me and you know the same crap, if you a lighting person, I'm brand new and I'm trying to learn your techniques. Nah, bro, you coming for my job.
Yeah.
It's not that. If anything, I'm probably, like you said, trying to get my own production going and I might come hire you. Or again, yeah, some dudes unfortunately will. Yeah, I'm trying to. They're giving you 40 an hour. I'll do it for 30.
The dudes who think like that, they don't know you, and they need a light move, and you be like, here, let me help. I got it, bro. I got it. They ain't even gonna want to. Don't touch my stuff.
Yeah.
I paid too much for this. It's like I was just sliding it over. Same thing you about to do, but my bad, brother.
Yeah.
You know
See,
what I'm
like
saying?
you said, they don't understand what that equipment means.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this move this over a little bit. All right, I got you, bro. No, bro, I got it. Don't even.
Yeah,
all right, bro. My bad. I ain't mean to disrespect your stuff. I'm just trying to assist. If y'all need me again, I know I can do this part. So
now I want to go back to movies and acting. Now I don't know if y'all ever do this before, but sometimes I will rewind a scene 50 different times just to see how they did that, how the acting is.
I do that all the time, and that's how I learned how to reenact movies for my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like house party, dance scenes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch that house party dance scene a million times. But when I'm like, all right, I'm about to make this into a skit. I got to go back because there's so much stuff that House Party's so old. It's so much stuff that you done missed out, that your attention span is not registering when you're younger to when you seeing it nowadays. You see much more stuff. It's like, oh, damn, he did that. Oh, I ain't never really paid that no much attention. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be a perfectionist as much as possible when I do a reenactment, and I want to do the scene. Like even the camera views, you know what I'm saying? I'm flipping screens. I want the same camera view that happened in the movie. That's how I want to come into the scene. Mm-hmm. I don't want it to be on the opposite side. When I go to review and everything, and it's on the opposite side, oh, I messed up. I got to go and flip that, turn that around, and make it look like I'm coming from this way rather than that way, just like the actual movie.
So what's a movie that you reenacted or took in scenes from the most?
Five Heartbeats.
Good classic movie.
Eddie Kane. Eddie.
And you did the alley scene? Come on.
I did that scene, but the main scene that I did was when Eddie Kane came into the dressing room drunk, and they was waiting on him and stuff, and he got into it with Flash. And he said, "You're late again, Eddie." And Eddie come in there stumbling, you know what I'm saying? And Eddie look at him and, "I can see through your jive ass like class, nigga."
That's a classic scene.
You know what I'm saying? I did that. Still in my mood, my style. You trying to rip like me. Man, it's gonna get your boy, man. Detox him. You want my spot, Flash? Huh?
Yeah, my spot.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you never did the hang out the window scene?
I ain't got nobody to do it with.
And would you trust anybody to hang?
I mean, just hang somebody over the side of a couch or something.
But see, that's the thing. I won't do the couch. If I do the hanging scene,
you want a real?
I want to be hanging.
You know what you could do?
Or do the green screen.
Just go into get like one or two of your homeboys, bro. Let's go to IKEA or Aldi real quick,
bro. It's so hard.
Aldi or Home Depot or something.
It's so hard to get people in my videos, man. It's crazy. Everybody want to be a part of something, and then when I try to get them reeled in and stuff like that, nobody had the time.
Well, and then you think that's the time part, not because they don't want to be in the video?
No, some people just scared to get behind the camera for real.
Okay.
See, I always want to get better at acting, so I'm down to be. I used to have a YouTube channel many years ago. It got dismantled, but I always wanted to get back into it though. It was fun.
Some people just camera shy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can be funny. They can I can be funny, bro. I can tell you some stuff to do, but I don't want to be on the camera.
Well, I don't know if you checked me out or not.
Yeah. Definitely did from when we first linked up.
You know what's so crazy about that? The thing about that is you get so much hate. Hey, I'm telling you, the haters are real. Even what we doing, the hate is real, man.
Man, it's too much hate in the world, bro. You can't. People gonna hate on you, bro, for not even. They ain't even in y'all lane. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think you are?
Huh?
They be saying some shit like, who you think you are?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't be trying to belittle nobody, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm better than nobody. I'm trying to come up just like how y'all see these on YouTube, how they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to come up. Y'all doing a podcast and stuff like that. You got Gillian Wallow, you know what I'm saying? They stuff blown up, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's just because they doing it don't mean y'all can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you have somebody who close to you that, oh man, you trying to be like Gillian Wallow. No, I'm trying to be AD. You know what I'm saying?
The first me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like nobody. It's not just that they didn't start that lane. They didn't create that lane. It's not their lane. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is a lane for multiple people, multiple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Podcasting is like the biggest thing right now, especially for retired football and sports players and stuff like that. Their main thing they doing is podcasting and stuff like that. And it's not a YouTuber thing. It's content at the end of the day. It's what people's interested in. It's the stuff that we watched on ESPN. It's just in our world of the internet and not through ESPN world.
Mm. And I'm actually glad we're on this particular part of the conversation because people think it's all sunshine and rainbows. But I was telling him, a while ago, I said, be prepared for somebody to draw that wedge. Mm-hmm. Because you're going to get that one person that's going to come into like, hey, such said this about you.
Yeah.
He didn't even say nothing. We homeboys. Or I think that everybody want to have an opinion. I think he should be doing this and you should be doing that.
Y'all try to switch y'all stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and watch. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you trying to change up something that I got going on that's working for us.
I do want to know about impersonations.
Okay.
Do you do them a lot, I assume?
Yeah.
How good is your Denzel?
Man, I don't try to be Denzel.
You ain't never did the Denzel?
Nah.
Training Day is like one of the main movies you could go after with the.
But that's everybody thing though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Oh, so you try to go for the movies that you think people forgot about because you did
Look,
say Five Heartbeats.
okay, like it ain't even just a movie that people forgot about. Boom, my main thing. Five Heartbeats is one of my main thing. Everybody know Eddie Kane.
Yeah.
Everybody know Eddie Kane Jr. You know what I'm saying?
What about Temptations then?
David Ruffin?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a character that I created called Flash Ruffin.
Have you ever done any black exploitation movies? Those like the old school Pimp.
Not really like that. No. It's like a lot of the movies that I do will be some stuff that I didn't watch growing up all the time, and I just loved. And certain people, like I've reenacted Eddie Kane Jr. my whole life. I've been to Eddie Kane in my grandma's living room with my uncles and everybody as the Heartbeats performing and stuff like that. I've done that at 8, 9, 10 years old.
So is that your favorite movie of all time?
It's up in there in the top 3. Eddie Kane, Five Heartbeats, Temptations, Last Dragon.
I love the last.
Yeah. Last Dragon.
Showing up. What he say? Kiss my shoes or something like
Kiss
that?
my Converse.
Converse.
You know what I'm saying? That's all type classic. Beverly Hills Cop.
Which one?
Like the first one.
Axel
Yeah,
Foley.
yeah, Foley, like the original. I used to watch Beverly Hills Cop and Last Dragon, VHSs, right? When they go off, I wouldn't stop the tape. I just hit rewind and watch the thing rewind to the part that I wanted to see it at. If I ain't want to go all the way to the bend, halfway through, bam, hit play, and I'm about to sit here and watch this all over again. Now I'm in the basement thinking I'm showing up for Bruce Leroy, or I'm singing thinking I'm Eddie Kane. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, dang. You know what I'm saying? And
Catch a bullet with his teeth.
yeah, like some stupid stuff like that. You think that's like amazing when you see it as a kid. You thinking it's real, but as you grow up, it's like, all right, just a movie. You know what I'm saying?
On another, I do want to know about roast battles or roasting people. Have you ever been in a roast battle, like at a local?
Nope. I don't really do roasting and stuff like that because it ain't really my cup of tea. Like I say some jokes to you, but as far as going into it for hours and stuff like that and prolonging the whole thing, like I just joke on you right then and there and keep it moving and just and keep my wave. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to keep going back and forth like, well, he got you here, he got you there. No, I'm gonna say my stuff and get my rocks off, and then either you hit me with one or you don't.
I'm saying there's local clubs where y'all don't go for long. Y'all each got to have like 5 minutes of material. You say one, I say one, you say one.
Yeah.
And
I don't really be doing that because to actually roast somebody, you got to know somebody to actually roast them. And
not really, because then you just go off appearance or what you assume.
But you got to create a path. You got to create something. Like I can't come here and roast y'all. I don't know nothing about y'all.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
It's just different levels of
creativity. My roast only
Different
gonna go so far to certain people. Only people that really take the roast of me roasting somebody like y'all is starting off would be somebody y'all know. The people that I know that will be seeing y'all at the first time is gonna be like, damn, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's funny. That's what black people do.
Yeah, but if they don't know the reason behind the roast, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you think your jokes is like angry? You upset people or something?
I ain't gonna upset you. I'm gonna say like some stuff that you be thinking about. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I know,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what your humor is. You talking about like it got to be kind of relatable. Like
yeah,
like hey, you saw that?
Yeah,
you know
you got it got to be something to relate to because it's all about people's attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I be like, oh, bro, we from Michigan. Why you got on this Colorado? You know what I'm saying? Stuff and try to go from there. That's not gonna catch a lot of people's attention on why am I going at you for apparel or why you got on this certain team. Okay, it's your favorite team. Everybody got a different favorite team. So some people gonna be like, that wasn't a good one. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick and choose what you're trying to roast, or you will roast yourself into a hole.
That's just like Eddie Griffin trying to be Cat Williams.
Yeah,
they can't crossbreed comedy because they got their own style.
Yeah, it's two different styles. Like now you trying. You know what I'm saying? You being Eddie Griffin is what got you to where you at. Fact. Now you trying to do something and it's making you look bad.
So what's like 5 movies you would never try to make sketches with?
That I would never try?
Yeah. Not because you like them so much or whatever the reason.
I can't say I would never do anything.
Okay.
I can never say never because opportunities come left and right for me. So I may say I may not do this now, but if I get the right person with the right scene, it just might go down. You know what I'm saying? I did a baby boy scene not too long ago, last year.
You got to talk about that one.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I got 2 different baby boy scenes I've done. The one
Can I guess what scene you did?
Right.
When he grabbed him and he said, "Mama."
Nah,
Yeah,
see,
dude.
now that's the thing. That's one of the ones that I was actually supposed to do, but I was supposed to do that with a girl.
Okay.
With
I
the
want,
girl.
yeah, I
Oh,
want.
she was supposed to do that too?
She was gonna be the Ving Rhames. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And she was gonna choke me out, and that was
And
gonna be.
you was gonna let her lick your head?
She could have did whatever. You know what I'm saying? She one of the homies. You know what I'm saying?
I can picture it now. I can see it. in my
Like
head.
I don't want to. I didn't want a big dude doing it.
Yeah.
I want a bad female.
Get
To,
your
like
titty off my ear.
to choke me out, like really had the best of me and everything, so people can see, like, bro, what is this? That's my flip on it. I don't want to
Can I get
do
some-
the same thing.
and I can bring in more viewership.
Yeah, it's gonna be in more viewers. They looking at her like, oh man, she getting in your ass. Who is that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So boom.
Was one of the scenes possibly with Snoop Dogg when he was driving slow, mean mugging Jody?
No, one of the scenes was actually Jody having the phone call conversation with Snoop Dogg.
I love that scene. That scene is
Jody?
hilarious.
Is this Jody? The one who got my boo pregnant? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did that scene.
Okay.
And I did the scene, me and my homegirl, my homegirl Shay, shout out to Shay Wills. She do her thing on all platforms and everything.
Salute.
Big shout out. We did the scene, the balcony scene when Jody and her was fighting, and she was going up the steps and she talking stuff, and y'all remember the scene, you know, when Jody came to the house and stuff and he got kicked out when she was cussing him out and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you talking about
And I hate you. I ain't
Oh, when he was leaving out, walking down the stairs,
he leaving
she
out
follow him?
and he turned, I hate your ass too.
And all of a sudden
you know what I'm
Charlie
saying? And
points
yeah,
to the
you
air.
know what I'm saying? Like we read that, we did that whole scene and stuff, and people loved it. Like we actually went to a motel to use the stairs for that scene. Like we drove around trying to find an actual motel or apartment building where we can actually have an actual stairway for the scene. And not, you know what I'm saying? Because some people would do that scene, be like in the house. They just do it on the stairs in the house. Nah, they was outside on the balcony
Now,
at the building.
Did you do the voiceover? Or did y'all really act it out?
No, one of the videos we did the voiceover. You know what I'm saying? Another video we did, we acted out, but that never got put out. So I did 2 videos with her that actually went viral. That video with the baby boy scene and Harlem Nights scene with when Vera Wang and you shot my pinky toe
And
off.
Allie,
and
yeah.
and Allie, we did that scene. That kind of
So
took off.
you never thought about, I don't know if you got like a little nephew or something, the scene where he's like, "Fuck your fort, little nigga."
But see, something like that, I would do that scene myself.
Oh, you play both roles?
Yeah,
Okay.
I play all of the
Man,
roles.
you gotta do that, though.
I play all the roles of being Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Getting up, kicking the pillows, and I'll be sitting in front of the TV. I hate you.
Hate your
You know what
ass
I'm
too,
saying?
nigga.
Hate your ass too, little nigga. You ain't my. I would do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get one of my little nephews or something like that, man, you know how hard it's gonna get me to have to
Get him
sit
in right,
here. You know what I'm saying? To just okay, look, JCon, just watch the TV
And you can funny it up,
You know what I'm
put snot on
saying?
your nose
Like
and
I have to
stuff.
do a lot of stuff. Far as with that, it's gonna take me more time to actually get one of my little nephews.
I think if
and
you
stuff.
did do it yourself, you should do how Martin used to do back in the day. He'd be on his knees with shoes in front of his knees, like he's shorter.
Yeah,
What about Roscoe?
Roscoe.
Yeah,
Roscoe,
I used to
Lil Roscoe.
love that. I like them long ass arms.
I did a video like that before. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Roscoe
Had somebody
before.
open the door and I'm sitting there on my knees and stuff. Had the shoes in front of me. Like I done did a little something like that. Like I did one that to a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Like it's nothing that I say I wouldn't do once. You know what I'm saying? I can't. That's why I say it's not no movie out here where I'm like I ain't gonna mess that up. Nah.
I know a movie you ain't gonna never do is Brokeback Mountain because you got to watch it first.
Well, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey, he's my partner, but I'm so happy.
Why are you gay?
Hey, look, I didn't disagree.
He didn't.
I ain't seen
Hey,
it.
but I've never seen the movie either. But I think if somebody made a sketch out of it, you could be in your tent, then unzip, and your homeboy try to come in, and be like, man, get out of my tent. No.
See?
I just-
I mean, you know, pushing off the deep end, bro. Like I say, I ain't rejected to do.
I saw a
Nothing.
funny skit like that one time. Some dude talking about things that men should never do with other men.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This one dude, I guess his baby mama was tripping, and what he did was he said, "Go ahead, sleep on the couch, bro." Then when he got his bed, the other dude went in his room, tried to undress and get in the bed with him. And when he unfolded the covers, his homeboy had the shotty at him like, hey, boy, I'll murder the fuck out you get in this bed with me.
Yeah, bro. Like, stop playing with me right now at this point.
Oh, man. Hey, I got to shout out who did it. Shout out to Jay Snow, Jay Snow Productions. Hey, shout out to you, man.
Big shout out.
Man, that was hilarious. But, you know, I got to ask you, what's your top 3 favorite comedians of all time?
All time, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Martin. That's my top 3 right there when it comes to stand up.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I go to. Richard Pryor, I watched, you know, I was a little kid, bro, and I didn't get told no a lot. So a lot of that stuff, like as far as the Richard Pryor, a lot of kids wasn't able to listen to. I ain't had that barrier. You know, I was listening to that stuff, and I was doing the Harlem Night scene with the little boy, the very first scene of Harlem Night and stuff, going to get the cigarettes and stuff like that. I was doing that for my uncles and stuff like that, and they got a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? My uncles, my grandma, all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Going to get this, like they would get a kick out of stuff like that. So I wasn't sheltered to where I didn't see certain type of comedy. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley, you couldn't go wrong. Eddie Murphy, Raw, and Delirious. Bro, I can remember living in a specific household where I was only in preschool or kindergarten in this household. And I remember sneaking out of my room when my daddy sleep on the couch and I'm on the side of the couch watching HBO because that was the only cable channel that was out at the time.
Now, let me ask you this. Eddie Murphy Raw, what was your favorite joke out of that one? I got a perfect one.
Ice cream.
I mean,
That's one of them.
That's I mean, the dropping the ice cream, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But a favorite, you got me on that one.
I can say my favorite one when he was in San Francisco. He said he didn't even have a siren. He had another dude on the car like, woo.
Oh, yeah. Pull over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But see, like how you said ice cream, that's everybody's favorite.
That's
That's everybody. That's the main go-to. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say that was the last joke.
I got a ice cream. I got a ice cream.
You can't eat it because bro, whatever he said.
When he dropped it, you dropped your ice cream. You dropped your ice cream. And he pick it up. I got my ice cream. Like, bro, stuff like that. And
that was the same special where at the beginning he was a little boy doing a skit, a joke in front of his family. Yeah,
and they looking like, bro, what is that? That was me.
Yeah,
how he was in the beginning of that was me doing stuff for the family in the living room for the family. You know what I'm saying? On Thanksgiving, I'm 8, 9 years old. And everybody going around with the hat collecting money from me. And
that was you all day, huh?
Yeah.
So you was a natural entertainer since day
my whole life, bro. My whole life. My family been telling me, you need to do stand-up. You need to do this. You need to do that. I've been getting told this my whole life.
Now, do you do stand-up?
Not as much as I should, but yeah.
What clubs did you frequent when you tried it?
I haven't done no big clubs. I just do like private parties, birthdays, and stuff like that. Whoever have an event.
Because most clubs you could just sign up.
Yeah, it be open mic. A lot of times when I got into it stuff, I used to be a truck driver. I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff because of my work schedule, and it just didn't fall in line. I used to have to be to work at 4:00 in the morning.
Because I've talked to a few local clubs. They said just show up with 5 minutes of material, and if you good on that Monday or Tuesday, they'll invite you to, for the weekend, and then they probably start cashing out, or maybe you still got to prove yourself. I didn't
been invited to a few spots, but a lot of times my schedule didn't line up with. I could have made it. I should have made it align. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't right for me. It wasn't the right timing for me because I got material. I got hours worth of material for stand up. You know what I'm saying? But certain settings, I can't say certain jokes.
Now, I got to ask you this. Like, when it comes to ideas, even when it comes to writing jokes or making skits, what motivates you for these ideas to come to fruition?
When the motivation behind a idea or a skit, like I can be driving and I can see something out in the real world. My main thing when I make my videos and my skits and stuff, I try to do a lot of stuff that people can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can see on a day-to-day basis. Something that is like, whoa, that just happened a week ago, so I got to catch this wave. You know what I'm saying? And do a reenactment of this because this is what's popping. This is what everybody talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? I try not to do stuff that's off the deep end that's gonna make people think too hard. You know what I'm saying? I would do some stuff like some simple stuff, you know. Okay, like for instance, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all of us as black kids or any kids, we all done went through this whole thing with the parents and stuff. As a kid, your parent made you do this, you made you do that, you know what I'm saying? Take the garbage out, clean the dishes, clean that, and everything. I got a part of my stand-up where I walk into the club and everything, and, you know, everybody clapping and everything. Appreciate y'all, I'm late. I'm telling everybody why I'm late and stuff. The reason I'm late is because I'm dealing with my dad right now. My dad living with me. And so they like, everybody get all this stuff now. Nah, fuck that. My daddy owe me rent money. You know what I'm saying? My daddy ain't do the dishes. My daddy didn't take out the garbage and stuff like that. I'm a motherfucker. I'm looking for payback. Like if you had all of that stuff going on back in the day. Hey, Dad, can I go here? Mama, can we go to McDonald's? Well, we got McDonald's at home. Yeah, all right. It's my turn.
Relatable.
You know what I'm saying? You can you here with me now? So Pops, I want to see this garbage out. You know what I'm saying? When I come home from work, stay out of my weed. You know what I'm saying? The same stuff that my parents used to tell me. I know everybody can relate to some stuff like that. And that'll be the kickoff. You know what I'm saying? Or start certain stuff that people do. Certain just dumb shit that people do. You know what I'm saying? You can think of a lot of dumb shit that people do.
I feel like for that joke, if you would have said, and I'm about to go watch a scary movie, if I boo-boo on myself, you better change my diaper.
Now, see?
Like
now see something like
what?
that. Like it's like I got a lane. Like if I go up on stage and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about my height my whole life and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always say I'm average height. Can't nobody call me short. Can't nobody call me little. So when I go up on stage and stuff, I let it be known. I just got a few short jokes for y'all. This ain't nothing related to my height. Boom. Half the time, a lot of people gonna laugh at that. They're gonna get a chuckle like that. So every time I say the word short, I'm giving facial expressions, letting them know, like, look, this ain't got nothing to do with my height. Once again, like I done told y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that, and they start laughing again. You know what I'm saying? It's about engaging with the audience. You know what I'm saying? If they can relate to it, I know I can feed off of it, and I can add some improv on it and the end of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't just got to stick to what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? When people get to laughing and stuff like that, I can put some inserts in here before ending the actual joke that I started.
Do you accept jokes from other people? Or you
Yeah.
just, okay.
Yeah, I accept jokes all the time. You know what I'm saying? I may have to put a twist or something on it. I don't never do everything word for word. You know what I'm saying? I always practice.
Oh yeah, you got to make it your own.
Yeah, I always practice everything out and put it how, you know, I think it should be before I go up there and just do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm open to anything, like with the video ideas and stuff, jokes when it comes to stand up, or with the, you know what I'm saying, the reenactments and stuff I do. People be wanting me to do stuff. I get inbox stuff all the time. You should do this. You should do that. And my thing is, I can be like, why don't you do it?
Right.
But it ain't they lane. So they see something and they be like, Cash to tear this up right here because I know what he's capable of. I know he had this edited down to where it's gonna be like, yeah, that was a good one right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And heck yeah, I take ideas from comedy and stuff all the time. Even when I write my stand-up, I like to just sit and listen to comedy. I sit and listen to comedy for hours on like iHeartRadio or something, or YouTube or something like that. And that's how I got a feel on how to structure an actual stand-up with the jokes and how to get crowd engagements and stuff like that. Because you can't go out there with just your list of jokes and tell your list of jokes and that be the show.
You definitely can't.
You know
You too structured.
Yeah,
too stiff.
Yeah, you stiff. You ain't got no mo. You looking like you scared. You'll run out of jokes before your time is up, before you on stage and stuff like that. So crowd engagement is very big. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like,
who are some comedians you would want to go on tour with if it's up to you?
Mike Epps.
You met him before?
Yeah.
And also, who?
Yeah.
So who are some people you met before too?
I didn't met know a lot of people in the city, you know what I'm saying? But I've met a lot of mainstream people too. Like I didn't met Mike Epps before. I didn't met Corey Holcomb before. I didn't met some more before.
Salute to some more.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, Corey Holcomb.
I'll be honest. I don't find women funny. She is like, I want to say the only one I find funny.
Her, Adele Givens.
Adele, she got jokes.
Yeah,
she got jokes.
But see, but this the thing though. I watch all of these people from Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
Def Comedy Jam was when they first started. They was nobodies, and I've watched. You know,
I don't mean to say this, but is her lips really that big in person though? Never mind. Don't answer.
They ain't bloomed up on screen. You know what I'm saying? And she cool people.
I know she cool. She cool.
Like she cool peoples, and she's laughing, and she's out there with her
married,
lips.
though,
It ain't like she's trying to like hide her lips or nothing.
Yeah.
She knows she got some big ass lips,
Yeah.
and she said that in the beginning of her comedy stuff.
Def Jam. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In Def Jam, like I know I got some big lips, and then she jumped off of it and focused on what. The reason why people say she got big lips, what can she use her big lips for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I do stuff like that.
I remember that. You should try to give a whale a tic tac.
Try to give a whale a tic tac. His little old dick, his big old lips. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I remember that joke like that? You know what I'm saying? I studied this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Comedy has just always been in me. Like, I don't try to be funny. It just comes out naturally.
So back to
her, not to cut you over. Every time I see her, the only thing I can think of is Players Club.
Man.
But she played that role too damn good.
I don't remember her in Players Club. What
she played Ronnie's best friend.
Man, we mentioned Players Club on another podcast. I'm gonna have to watch that movie all over again.
Come on, man. You can't let me stub.
Cause you even said what's the name was in it? The dude from Green Mile.
He was the. He didn't.
I
play
just
a big
don't
scene.
remember it. I gotta watch it
He
again.
knocked my man out in the back of the head for trying.
I gotta watch it again.
The security dude is the dude. That's the
Michael
big.
Clark Duncan.
That's Clark Duncan.
Nah, I ain't know that.
Yeah, go back and look at it. You can tell that's Michael Clark Duncan because.
When he did with the suit. I
remember.
Yeah. It was Luke's bodyguard.
Did he have a hat on too?
No, he just had the gray suit on.
He had a tight ass Miami suit on.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. It's been a minute.
He when they first pulled up, he was like, I got Luke and them in the car, blase sleep, coming to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? When he first, I don't care who y'all is. You know what I'm saying? When AJ Johnson was telling them that they couldn't park right there.
He said Luke and the two little crew.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he was definitely that. And then he punched dude in the back of the head, and then he went back and
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Raised it up and everything. I remember that. Yeah.
He said, bah, bah.
Yeah. He just socked in the back of the head,
but
bro.
who more people you want to go on tour with? I know you said Mike Epps.
Like I say, Mike Epps, Corey Holcomb, the list is long, man. If I can go get on tour with anybody for real, like I don't want to just single it out. You know what I'm saying? These are just some of my favorite people that I watch all the time. Like, you know, I see how he do his thing on stage and stuff nowadays.
Davis, Davis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Davis, you know, he be on tour. Even if it's just like up and coming people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, I want to be with all these big name people and stuff like that. I want to build into the game. You know
That's kind of how Cat Williams and his crew did. That's why he really don't. I ain't gonna say he don't use outside people, but he got the main ones he came up with.
Yeah.
So he rock with. Hey, I'm rocking with these.
Like,
guys.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm when I go into the clubs and I'm meeting these people and stuff like that, we sharing information. You know what I'm saying? Let's contact. Let's be network. You know what I'm saying? If I build a relationship, I build a friendship relationship before I build a business relationship.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I let everybody know what my intentions are going into the game. You know what I'm saying? How hard I'm working and stuff like that. And know that if you contact me, then you're going to get 1,000% effort and whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting our name on.
And you know, I can't let this conversation go on without talking about that hoodie you got on, man.
Oh, man, yeah,
Come on,
man.
You got that cat. Come
you know
on,
what I'm saying? This Cash Comedy, you know what I'm saying? The whole brand, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Is that
going
one
down.
of a kind, or you got more?
I got more on the way, man. I got so many people. I got T-shirts and stuff actually being made right now as we speak. I done went through so many different people trying to get the best quality, trying to get the best prices and stuff like that. People is the consistency. Like, when I go and say I need a hoodie or a shirt, it can get done right there. But when I say, hey, I need 150 T-shirts, they like, all right, I'll get back with you. And then the most people that really want to work with me are people that be like out of town that I don't know. So I don't even know if I have to see what it is about that. Because I make a post and stuff like, yo, who do this, who do that? And by me having so many followers, you know, certain people will come on there like, yo, I do this, I do that. And I go to look at their stuff. And he's like, bro, you way in damn in North Dakota somewhere. Like, how I'm going to get all my merch? Like, I don't know if I should trust this. Like, I can't even pull up on you and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That, like, with me distributing with my first batch of stuff. I want to be able to touch this stuff before I distribute it. I want to see what's going on. I want to see the quality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just send this money online and then you send me a box of stuff and now all of my damn necks is sold up on my damn t-shirts and I'm screwed like, you know what I'm saying, Theo and the Cosby Show. Like,
Oh man.
you know, so I try to get with the most local, the people that's local, people that I know. I got people that's since November, because I wanted to give out 100 shirts for Christmas, for just as Christmas gifts, along with other stuff. So I'm reaching out. I need 100 shirts. People that reached, oh, why you didn't hit me up? I've been knowing you. You know, I've been making shirts for this person, been making shirts for that person. We've been doing this, we've been doing that. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see what you got. Let's see what you do. Then I just don't hear from people no more.
Man, don't you hate that?
It's like, dude, like you reached out to me. Like you was on my head because I didn't come to you about your shit. And you reached out to me and I say, okay, my bad.
It's like
you know,
wanna wait, like you just want to talk just to
yeah,
talk.
you just talk just to get in the game. So now I'm sitting there thinking I got 150 shirts getting printed up and stuff for months, and I don't have nothing.
But you know what? That's a skit right there.
Like
That's a skit. I don't know if you did it or not, but that's a skit right there.
it be stuff like that. That's how I come
Yeah.
up with my skits. Some failures, some people let me down.
And I do the same thing too. I mean, just recently, I made a skit about somebody who always talk with their hands. You know, they be wild, everything you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just talk with their hands. I mean, people, it surprised me because people actually can relate to that. I'm surprised at that.
Man, the hand judgment thing, man. You know, you can talk with your hands and everything, but it can be disrespectful as well.
That's what I mean. Like, I didn't know it could go like that.
Yeah, it definitely.
I didn't think that.
It can get bad. You know what I'm saying? That hand movement can go straight into a flick off.
You know,
Or it go into
it's
a
been
punch.
moments it's been moments in America where somebody's speaking sign language and they get shot because somebody think they throwing up gang signs.
Yeah,
It happens.
bro. You look at. They got, like, you go online and look up sign language and they give you like a list of some basics and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It all look like who banging,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And if you not with the right people, how would you know?
And that's a skit in itself too. What you trying to say?
Yeah,
know-
you got to be careful with a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you would get bashed. You know what I'm saying? Because people think that you targeting and mentally challenged people who can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't funny for
Oh, you
everybody.
mean with that type of skit?
Yeah, with
Gotta
that
be-
type
yeah,
of
yeah,
skit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain people ain't gonna take a liking to it. Mm-hmm. And the ones that bash you, their audience is bigger than the ones that will like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's certain stuff you can do in comedy that you was able to do. I can't say 95% of the stuff that Eddie Murphy was saying on Delirious or Raw. I can't do none of that stuff today. I couldn't try to reenact half the stuff that he did. You know what I'm saying? Because the demographic that's in the world today, like with the LGBT community and everything, they made jokes about that type of stuff, and it was the funniest thing that we laughed about. Now, you make certain type of jokes about that, you getting bashed, and it can be something from 10 years ago. Like, they came at Kevin Hart a couple years ago about some stuff that happened
Twitter, I
about
remember.
12 years ago before he was even real
And that's
big.
why he didn't host the Oscars that year.
Yep, he
right? I
got
remember
took from being the host and everything. Like, that'll stop a whole flow.
I don't think that was fair though. Like,
It wasn't.
It's not fair.
I'm clearly 12 years older than I was in that
Yeah,
moment.
it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing that to down them. It was a joke. Some people just don't know how to take jokes at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
The problem is cancel culture.
Well, yeah.
Everything, everybody to their senses. I mean, we
Y'all
were
could
just talking
take
about
D,
that.
but y'all can't take C.
Yeah.
Comedy.
It'd be like, bro, like it's jokes.
D, they can take D, but they can't take. Y'all can take what really hurt.
I go through that all the time.
Man,
Every day.
They live, like you said before, they'll take down your socials.
Every-
They talk, man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Every day, I post a video on TikTok or Instagram, everything. It's always gonna be one person every time that's not gonna see the humor in the joke. That's just gonna try to find a negative in
You're
the
right.
comments.
Now, what
and
you
it's
think-
usually somebody that ain't following me.
Now, what do you think about the Will Smith situation where he got allegedly slapped for saying a bad joke about his wife?
He didn't get slapped.
He
Well, you know, he slapped.
I know.
slapped the
yeah.
dog shit out of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that it was real at first.
Me, nobody did.
Like, I didn't. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. And the way Chris Rock reacted, wow, wow.
Like
He
a
just
Gito.
slapped the shit out of me.
He did it like a Gito.
Yeah, it was like he just
Salute
slapped the
Chris
shit
Rock.
out of me. So I'm like, this might be real. You know what I'm saying? Like that I don't know if I couldn't have reacted the way he did. You know what I'm saying? Unless this was something that we talked about doing.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I was always wondering.
I don't care who you is, where you at, you know what I'm saying? You just walked up on stage to embarrass me.
So when they're targeting certain when they targeting black guys and trying to diminish their characters, do you ever make skits about that? Like when in the height of Bill Cosby in court, do you make skits about that? R.
Nope.
Kelly going to jail, skits about that? What you just say? Will Smith, Chris Rock.
When they bring something like R. Kelly, like nope,
Not even Diddy right now.
I made a video. Like, I'm playing R. Kelly music. Like, everything R. Kelly going through right now. How many people still listening to his music?
Oh, so it's on a positive note.
Yeah.
Like even,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Puff Daddy right now.
Puff Daddy.
Okay.
Man, look.
You're not following the wave.
Bad boy music is still getting played on the airways. When certain people get took down, they whole platform get took down. Bad boy music is still getting played left and right, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that man did in his own time that he's being accused of. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's certain stuff that may have been wrong, some stuff that may not been wrong. But I listen to the music. I'm not going to stop listening to the music that I've been listening to all my life because the music is still the jam. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is with what he did. I can't touch that. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a prosecutor. I'm not the one to judge. Nobody's perfect. Then, when it comes to stuff like that, as the timeline goes on and you see all of these different people coming out down the line. Oh, he did this back in 96 to me. Oh, he did this in 98 to me. 30 years later, everybody want to come out and have a story now when they know that money is being dished out. You know what I'm saying? Because it first started off that Cassie came out and said whatever she said, then boom, she got 15 million. So it was like, bam, all right. I was at a party. Anybody can say that something happened with thousands of people there. But why you didn't say this 10, 15, 20 years ago? You know what I'm saying? You seen that Cassie just got 15 million off rip just to shut up. Maybe I can get a 500,000. Maybe I can get a couple 100,000 real quick. Because I was at the party.
And you know, that's another thing when it comes to celebrities today, because you know what you did in the past, it might not even been like that. But it's the fact that you was in the vicinity of that person. They can come back and say, well, when I was with that person, he did this while I was there.
Yeah.
And you know you didn't even do nothing.
You ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's all the allegation and people were actually falling for, you know, like Diddy. Dude, come on now. The stuff that I seen that they got against Diddy is like, bro, how come he can't get a bond?
And his lawyers just stepped down too.
One of his lawyers just stepped down. Like they having feuds on the direction that the defense they should go, you know what I'm saying, with the defense and all that type of stuff. So lawyers are leaving, you know what I'm saying? This dude offered 50 million and houses and stuff, you know what I'm saying, passports and stuff,
All that stuff.
everything.
Baby oil.
Come on.
Hey, that was the main thing right there, that baby oil.
Bro,
They trying to diminish his character because of the lawsuit.
somebody said this the other day. I just seen the other day. You ever seen a massage parlor, you know, get rated and anything about baby oil and stuff like that? No.
Can't think of one.
Can't think of no massage parlor. That's the main thing they do. Videos that these people do. Who said having baby oil is illegal?
Yeah, he could be a hoarder.
It could be anything.
prepper,
You know what I'm saying? At his billionaire status, you're going to buy in bulk.
Yeah.
You know,
Costco exists for a reason.
you got a, you know what I'm saying, a massage parlor in your crib.
I'm just mad he used baby oil. That stuff dry up quick. Hey, y'all, if y'all hooking
Hey,
up with a girl,
that's why he got so much of it.
if y'all hooking up with a lady, it's other oils y'all need to get.
That's why they got so much of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's drying up. We need a little bit more.
And
It's other oils. That's all.
whatever that man do, that's that man business. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
So far as like with Diddy, far as the with everything going on, the main thing that really stood out was the Cassie video and the elevator. You know what I'm saying? That's the only real proof that they presented to us.
It's not proof of nothing. Cause
of abuse. You know what I'm saying? With him slapping her up, he slapped her ass up.
But that's not why he locked up. Because clearly it was settled.
That's where I'm getting at.
Okay.
That's the only real thing that we have that really going down.
They trying to
and he's
diminish-
been in jail 6 months.
And you know they trying to diminish his character though because he sued a billionaire and won.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people don't know that. Like even when Diddy his name first start getting thrown out there. Oh, Diddy's in trouble. This, that, the raids. I'm like, what's the charges?
Yeah.
Until we got that, shut up.
We don't have no. And then they like, oh, we taking all of these hard drives. We got all these laptops and stuff out of here.
Y'all looking for something 'cause
Like,
y'all don't got nothing.
Y'all looking for something. Y'all can't tell me y'all done found something in Diddy's house in 2024 with a hard drive with some stuff on there from the 90s that's going to get him indicted. And this has been going on. It's not like y'all just did a surprise and raid on his crib. Y'all, this happened multiple times, and this has been building up. So you don't think this man would have been smart enough to not have that stuff sitting right in the living room for y'all to go confiscate?
And here's the thing, it's not just him either. There's a lot of other people that was involved in this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if we were to really pull the curtain on all these other celebrities, what's really going on with them?
Bro, look. Why you think they threw Jigga name in there? You know what I'm saying? With all the money that these guys got, and you see these certain people, and you a fan, and they invite you to the party, ain't nobody gonna turn down going to the party with certain folks. You know what's gonna happen behind these doors. You know you're going to be partying, and you know it's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to happen that shouldn't go beyond these doors.
I always tell people, go to the party. Just leave early.
You know what I'm saying?
Most clubs, parties, anything, most clubs, people don't really get shot at the beginning of the club. It's towards the end. Most parties don't get freaky till the end.
As an average person in the club, I can't even hold you. As an average person in the club, if I'm in there partying, and they say, you know, Diddy coming in the club, Blase split this. And he the hottest thing popping right now, right? And they like, after party at such and such. And I know somebody who got access to the after party. I'm in that bitch. And I'm not even having a plan on leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about leaving early. Nick, we in this bitch. We at Diddy's party, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking billionaire right now. What I'm leaving early, I ain't got shit to do. What I'm leaving early for? You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about the possibilities of what could be happening in this room that the door that we can't go into. I'm just thinking overall. I'm at this damn mogul's goddamn house. I'm at this party with all of these other mugs with free everything. It's weed flowing, it's drinks flowing. I ain't had to pay for nothing walking in the door. If I'd have stayed at the club, I'd have had to spend $20 to get another beer. You know what I'm saying? So nobody, like, people's mindset is like, I'm not going in here to do this. I'm not going here to do that. You going to have a good time with somebody that's popping right now. And anybody would take that invitation.
Just imagine we all go to a club tonight. Tomorrow we find out, oh, somebody was in the basement getting tortured. We ain't had nothing to do with that. We didn't know nothing about
that.
Yeah,
you know, sometimes we don't know.
We ain't even thinking about the basement.
Yeah.
They had a basement?
I'm thinking about this girl in front of me.
Yeah. What door was that, the basement? Half these mugs was locked.
Hey, you know what? People forget about that when they figure out all the horrible things that went on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, us as humans, we like to think the worst things about people off the rip. You know what I mean? Just like you were saying that particular incident. If I'm leaving the club and the billionaire invite me to his house, I got girls, I got alcohol, I got everything.
Everything.
For one night.
That's it.
Who not going?
Who gonna turn that down? Who gonna be like, nah, y'all go right ahead?
Well, if I gotta edit the episode, I'll turn it down. I'm just
okay. Like, for real.
If the right girl say okay, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be a flock.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's gonna be a flock. All the baddest
All the
females.
baddies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all like, and we on this bus. This bus about to go to such and such. Let me up on this bitch.
And you in the spirit of partying already?
I'm already partying. I'm turned up.
You good as there.
I'm turned up. You think I'm finna go home and be like, damn, I should have went to the party with Diddy. It ain't like I can just pick it up and be like, all right, you know what? Let me just throw my stuff back on and go. Nah, once that invitation is out and you ain't accepted, it's a wrap.
It ain't going
You
down.
can't be at the gate like, yo, I was at the party with y'all. Let me up in here. Boy, who is you? You another straggler in this mode. We don't know nothing about you. You should have jumped on the wave when everybody else jumped on the wave because they're in there having a good time, doing who knows what. And anybody will accept that invitation. Right. So that's why all these people will come out and say that he did this, he did that. Y'all accepted the invitation with no problem. You know what I'm saying? If something happened, y'all didn't say nothing when it happened. Y'all only saying that now because there's money involved.
And I want to know what happened to the guy who allegedly, when Diddy won the lawsuit, the guy he sued, I want to know what he been up to this whole time.
You talking about
I can't remember. It's some liquor company.
Oh, you talking about Vanguard?
Vanguard, yeah.
Vanguard.
So I was like, what have you been up to? Have you been getting raided or anything? Because clearly you got ties and connections to Diddy. They ain't been going after you because you the one orchestrated or put the green light out, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
They ain't gonna do nothing stuff. If they start doing stuff like that, then they're gonna be like, oh, Diddy snitching.
Because once they do stuff like that, that's like when you start going after Epstein's list.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't gonna never know. Y'all not going after the real people. Y'all going after the ones in position, not the real power.
They building the case right now. That's why they ain't letting Diddy out. Yeah.
And on top,
they don't have everything concrete like they would say. They like, oh, we got to, because if y'all had everything concrete, you know what I'm saying? It'll be the case would be a lot more stiffer.
But I would say if
you know what I'm saying, they don't want to let him come home.
If you innocent till proven guilty, why is he locked up right now?
Exactly.
But that's why once he gets convicted, they're gonna be like, oh, time served. Mm-hmm. They go
and he gonna be. And bro, I don't think Diddy gonna do no real time.
No, he ain't.
I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
I don't see that.
and speaking of, what happened to that one dude that the so-called supplier that was supplying him, the stuff? He was supposed to come out and testify against Diddy, but nobody found him either.
Yeah.
No.
Same with Bill Cosby. You seen he was getting tortured for 2-3 years in the media.
Yeah.
Come to find out he innocent.
Ain't
they
did
let
nothing.
him out, and they kept it on hush when they let him out.
Bro.
He out. I'm like, no, it was a big storm when he was going in. On the way out, it's not fair.
What Bill Cosby
y'all gotta pay him for every minute and second he was locked up.
And what Bill Cosby had going on, that was a wave in the 70s that, you know what I'm saying? That
it was a fetish. I be telling people that.
Like, people was actually taking drugs as part of like a whole nightlife.
Hooking up.
You know what I'm saying? It was part of the nightlife and stuff like that. You hook up with somebody and you already turned up.
And all those women knew what they want. They knew what they was there for.
You know what you there for.
Same with R. Kelly. Y'all got him in jail, but not the parents of the kids who clearly is selling them. Man,
these parents that they was letting their nieces and nephews and stuff go stay with R. Kelly when they was at certain ages.
I remember like 15, 20 years ago when it first came out about R. Kelly, they were saying, a lot of these parents was getting Super Bowl tickets to get their kids up. And so if it's what I'm trying to say, pretty much, man, what am I trying to say?
Bro, the benefits ran out.
The benefits ran out.
That's what it was.
The money dried up. Clearly, he's not the only one in trouble in this situation. The parents is the prostitutions. Y'all don't want to orchestrate or giving up the bread or trying to ask for something.
The parents are eating money. They getting money right now from doing these damn these movies.
I think they want his catalog
side deals and
these side deals and you know what I'm saying, these book deals and stuff like that, because that pipeline of money done dried up and that little success that they thought they was gonna have taking their niece and stuff, she's gonna be the big star. You working with R. Kelly, you gonna be the next such and such, you gonna be this, you gonna be that, and all that hush hush money is gone.
You know what? That's wild too, because when we talk about Bill Cosby, Eddie Griffin said they went to the room. Why would you go to the room of a no married man?
You know what you're gonna do.
You already know, so y'all already up.
You know what you're gonna do.
Where there's a choice, there are no victims. You know what it was.
You knew exactly what you was getting yourself into.
That's just like you said, you coming back to my house and you fooling yourself. You said body language already telling you what we about to do.
Yeah, what you come back over here for?
Like, even if
So that's how it is.
Nowadays, if you trying to get a movie role, ladies, and they talking about come back to the hotel for an audition, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., come on.
What we doing at this time, at this hour? That
Why
anybody's
do I even
done
got
at
an
this
audition, especially if you already got movies? Just watch my old movies. You see what I'm capable of. I've been in 10 movies. Look at those.
Man, look.
They want more
people pick and choose, man.
And then Harvey, come on, man. You got Harvey Weinstein out here.
Selective outrage.
Yep. You pick and choose, and it's crazy.
But you know what? Before we get out of here, I want to get into some current events real quick. Over the past couple of days, we have received a couple losses. The first one is Roberta Flack, known for making big hits such as The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face, and also the main one, Killing Me Softly, which was redone by the Fugees in particular with Lauryn Hill. The second,
my pain with this finger.
One time.
Yeah, that's the one. And also the second one is Miss, I hope I don't butcher her name. Valletta Davis.
Oh.
Yeah, I messed up on that one. Valletta Wallace.
Baby.
I'm looking at the wrong screen. Let me switch it over.
Davis.
Miss Valletta Wallace. I don't know where I got Davis from, but Valletta Wallace.
Shout out to Biggie's mom.
Gave birth to one of the best rappers I think all this time later, he's still top 5 and top 10 on people's lists. That's crazy.
He
sure is.
Yeah, hey,
I was listening to Ready to Die the other day.
Yeah,
lyricist.
and I love the darkness of his art. Like I love the dark stuff.
When I listen, like even with the music, when I listen to stuff today as an adult that I listened to years ago, I hear so much shit in the music that I wouldn't have understood when it first came out. It'd be like this wordplay, like, dude, do you hear what this dude just said? I done heard this song 1,000 times and didn't really put together this path of words and stuff and how he really laid this out, like to understand it.
Especially on Notorious Thugs.
Bro, he went in with Notorious Thugs, like, to have to rap like them. After they did their verses and stuff like that, told them, hey, y'all come back, I have something for y'all tomorrow and stuff like that. And to put together Armed and Dangerous, ain't too many kept playing with us, and put the speed and everything on it, like, it's genius.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's genius work.
Facts.
And it's,
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
bro, genius work. When you listen to a rap's music, a rapper is poetry, and the wordplay that you put together sometime is like, how you do that? Like, what made you think of that? I would have never thought to put that line together with that word to say that metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
Clapped him with the broom and threw salt in the womb.
Man, bro.
What?
Biggie
Who you
was-
think you dealing with?
Biggie was a once in a lifetime type of artist.
Yeah.
Right
But
now.
it's weird. You know what's weird about Biggie? He didn't come from darkness. Like his mom was like, he was just a regular kid. He had a loving family, but he just had that innate darkness. But he used the proper avenue to get it out. I'm gonna use it through music to get it out.
What other way did he have at the route that he chose?
I'm just saying, if I would have ever just heard his music and not known anything about his life, I'd be like, he didn't come from no good household. He came from but no, a lot of rappers can do that. Cassidy came from a good background too.
A lot of rappers do.
A lot of rappers come from good backgrounds, but some people want to put themselves in a category to where they think it's cooler to be from another background. You know what I'm saying? Certain folks that's, from the suburbs, we can put an example like you can.
Let's say John Morant, for example.
Okay, John Morant,
because he do the same thing.
He do the same thing. Like it's no reason John Morant should be in the videos flashing guns and stuff, sitting in the passenger car flashing guns.
You don't come from that.
That's something that somebody do on the block on 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram and stuff like that. You can do all this same stuff, but why you gotta have a gun, bro? You got over 100 million in the account. You know what I'm saying? You work for this big company that this is not tolerated. NBA is not gonna tolerate this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You representing billionaire status. They're not gonna allow that. You know what I'm saying? They paying you hundreds of millions to represent them and represent their name of the NBA. Not this somebody who look like they about to go do a drive-by, because that's what you looking like in the passenger seat. No shirt on,
up outta here,
tatted
bro.
up, like you got the blicky, like you about to go buck down on somebody. We don't want that on our court every night.
And for that, he got punished for that.
Yeah, he definitely got punished.
He definitely got
twice,
punished.
back
He
to
definitely
back.
got punished for that.
It was like, bro, you did it again.
But you know what I think?
Like how he did Gilbert Arenas. Remember how Gilbert Arenas started out rocking? He did the same thing.
All because of a card game.
I'll say this though, with John Morant, I felt like every time he pulled it out, he was reading his messages or somebody on live talking about, we about to come for you, and he let them know. When I watched the videos, I thought he was letting them know it's a warning. Like, I'm prepared. If you coming for me or trying to extort me or whatever, I'm prepared.
John Morant, bro, you somebody can be prepared for you.
Yeah.
You got way more lot to lose.
Facts.
True. You can't be out here saying that you prepare. Even if you are prepared, you ain't gonna want to be the one to pull that trigger.
That's true. You should just have your people to do it.
You know what I'm saying? You got it's so many people in line that can take care of that for you before you got to put yourself out there to act like you this big hard target and everything and stuff, like this hard person, like you gonna be the one to go on the block and shoot somebody up when you're not. You're not gonna pull up on in the Rolls Royce or the Bentley and hop out the day before the game. You're not gonna do that. Everybody ain't Aaron Hernandez. You know what I'm saying?
With that story was crazy.
Like that happened with Aaron Hernandez. You know what I'm saying?
I watched that. Yeah.
And I actually was a Patriots fan, so I actually liked Aaron Hernandez as a football player. And then when that stuff was going down, like I was tuned in to the trial the
It's
whole
like watching
time.
OJ, yeah, something,
Yep,
yeah.
just like that. Like I want to see what's gonna pop.
'Cause I didn't believe it. I'm like, y'all got the wrong guy, but he was about. It's a lot of people about that.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was me. I'm like, no way he going down. No way,
He
bro.
was about that.
Man, he was ready.
Even the dude who just got down, who just lost his life, the same one who, Gilly lost his son.
Yeah.
The one who unalived his son, he just
He just
passed
got
away.
murdered.
But come to find out, he was like a straight A student, all-star athlete, but his other persona, he got down in the streets for
Yep.
real. And I'm like, dang, it's people out here who, what they call it, code switching.
How would you know?
Y'all code switching is mad. My code switching is be nice or just be chill.
Why do we gotta call it code switching? Why don't we just call it being yourself?
Yourself, that's wild versions of yourself.
I'm just saying,
you can be right here, right.
But yourself can be anything though.
Yeah, it could
True.
be, but at the same time, code switching. I mean, we all got different sides to us.
We got different
I'm
sides.
definitely
but
not saying that.
their range is wild. My range is I could be here at this podcast as soon as it's over. I'm about to go drop somebody just because whatever the reason.
Yeah.
He dissed me on a song or whatever the reason. I don't know what really happened, but
But you know that's not who you are.
that is clearly who they are.
No, who you are.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
That's
no.
no. In order for that to happen to somebody, you gotta do something very awful to me.
no. Some people got that darkness in them though. Just like with Biggie, he in his music he just had that. I like that the avenue he took to get it out of him. You took music. Other people's like me getting it out through my music and my art ain't enough. I really got to go drop somebody.
Because
But
Dead Wrong was crazy as hell.
But at the same time, at the height of Biggie career, I don't see Biggie going to pull triggers on nobody.
Oh, Lil C's would have did it for him.
You got the entourage.
I guarantee you.
Anybody in Junior Mafia could take this L for us. Somebody who ain't made it right now. We can't let Big do this.
I don't think I'll take it back. I don't think he would have had C's do it. He
No, that's why I say anybody in Junior. Somebody who we know the name, bro. You got entourage. Y'all go to the studio. At the time going to the studio, you had 10, 15, 20 people in the studio with you. One of these dudes can take the fall. We can't have Big do this. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Big is the reason that where we at right now. We ain't even in the music industry.
and you're never supposed to have a cash cow take the rap.
Why do that?
That's why I felt bad with Shine with the whole Diddy situation. Or I can't remember. Allegedly, Jay-Z had something in the club. Somebody got poked up, and somebody else took the fall for that. I always feel bad for the guys who got to take the fall.
Yeah.
Because once they get out, here go 10 racks. 10 racks, bro. I just did 12 years
10 racks.
or whatever they give them.
Like just
it could be 30. It could even be 100,000. It's not enough,
It's
bro.
not
I
it's
lost
the amount of money
time.
that you're trying to offer me.
I lost life.
Y'all
I
trying to
couldn't
get-
see my kids.
You
bro.
giving me what you want.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm owed.
That's man.
Facts.
That's the way I look at it. It's like, bro, you owe. This is not what I'm owed.
But you got crash outs who would do that. It's crash out people in society. Man, just 50 for my family. I'll do the 3 years for you. What? That ain't, bro. You could have made that or the minimum, well, not minimum wage job, but you could have made it.
what
other
y'all
means.
what y'all think about with Big Meech?
I don't know enough of the situation to have an opinion.
I
on
just heard what I heard on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and other than that, like he said, I don't know too much about that particular situation. What I do know is if it is the way it is, that's a crazy scenario right there.
It's
bro.
from,
That's nuts.
Can
yeah.
you give me some facts about it, and I could probably give you a quick
that's a-
opinion?
It's like, okay, boom. Big Meech out, and all of these people going to see Big Meech and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And word is like, they like when the baby went to go see Big Meech, he left and didn't leave him no money. So Big Meech thing is from
I thought that was Little Meech. He didn't leave money. It was mad. He didn't leave money. That was Big Meech?
Big Meech, Little Meech talked about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Big Meech thing was he just came and then ain't leave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain people look at it like, what do he owe you?
Did he get his fame through his stream somehow? Like Big Meech got this guy a label, started that label, got hit.
Nah, Big
Oh, he
Meech.
don't owe you nothing.
He don't owe you nothing. No, they using it as like a code to the streets.
Right.
Since everybody talked about it, everybody glorified BMF, everybody glorified Big Meech, everybody talked about him this whole time he been locked down. When he get out, if y'all was talking about him, then put some money in his hand. Don't go see him. And it's like everybody pointing the fingers at who didn't do this man money, who didn't do that, right? So then boom. They show the picture of Big Meech with Rick Ross. 50 ain't gonna tolerate that at all. That's one of his rivals.
Right.
Everybody see Lil Meech doing everything through 50. All right, boom. Now, Lil Meech calls 50, talking on the phone or whatever, leave a message and stuff like, yo, my daddy was just doing that because he had to pay his bills. You know, he just, you know, he trying to make some money to pay his bills until such and such, such and such. What fucking bills do Big Meech really have for real, just coming out the joint to where Lil Meech you can't help your daddy out?
Well, what I heard is 50 gave, I think, his family 2 racks. I mean, I'm sorry, 2 million or 5 million.
They made up to 5 million.
But they blew through it before he got out, and now that he out, they don't really got nothing but.
But what do you have when you did 20 years in jail? You came home. What do you?
And just imagine
what bills do you have that where, you know?
I guess in his mindset, he thought that he was entitled to some money when he got out. That's just the mindset.
If anything,
I can imagine that was going on right there.
Maybe Rick Ross said, "Hey, I got some." He did use his name in a few songs.
Exactly.
Rick Ross was like, "I'll bring you your bread, but I need my photo op."
But Ross wasn't the one that, you know, got shot down about it.
Yeah.
It was other people. It's like, okay, certain people that went and seen you expect them, they supposed to give you money. It's like, why? For what?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't owe you nothing. And then you got Lil Meech out here who done made millions. You can help your daddy out, bro. You got $1 million chain on.
Exactly. Especially using your daddy's name like that.
You using your daddy's name. You little Meech BMF.
Yeah, so just like what you said, what bills do you got? Let's just assume he's still in jail for the 2 more years. How is your family gonna be getting by right now for the next 2 years? So you good, bro. As soon as you got out, you walked into a big house. Your girl's still there, kids. Y'all, what do you really have to do? Maybe you are trying to get some ends up so you can make some power moves, but you should have had money allotted to you.
It should have been there when you got out. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to be in this little situation that you in right now. Mm-hmm. Now you going around taking pictures with any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? To get a little fame and stuff like that. Most people wonder why people is glorifying Big Meech.
Right.
Who gives a damn about BMF? They consider like he's a drug dealer. Yeah. He's murdering people. Why are we glorifying this dude? What has he done? You know what I'm saying? In the real world, other than be this notorious kingpin.
You know what? Can I say this? And I'm always on the other side when it comes to drug dealers killing people. Mm-hmm. Nobody forced you a needle in your arm. I've always been on it. I'm like, I forgot what movie somebody said it first. I was like, it makes sense. I'm not going around. Be a crack addict. Injecting people or whatever. I'm not doing none of that stuff.
Here's my problem with the whole situation. People talking bad about Big Meech. The situation at hand, and I'm having problems with this, is that the fact that we're not talking about the good he did on top of that with that money too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We want to say we need to quit glorifying this man, but at the same time, this country has a bad example of glorifying gang members all the damn time.
100%.
Tony Montana, Don Corleone, all that stuff. These guys are ruthless killers that you're glorifying, but at the same time, when we want to talk about Big Meech, we need to stop doing that.
Yep. It's the same thing.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I mean, look at the clothes you're wearing. You think gangsters don't run those companies either?
It's
Nike,
the same thing, bro.
Jordan. They not own stocks in the prisons? So you mean to come to me and tell me we need to stop glorifying one man who wasn't alone in this shit?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't get the
fuck. It's a whole entourage.
They want certain people in positions.
Big Meech is going through stuff that, like, his brother Terry ain't going through none of this.
Mm-hmm. Make that make sense.
Terry ain't going through none of this. We don't hear nothing about it. Ever since Big Meech been out, we ain't heard nothing about Terry.
Man.
Nothing at all. And Terry was supposed to have been the main one that got them all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, over that phone call.
You know what I'm saying? They got them all throw in. But Meech, oh man, boom, we doing this. Meech home, man. 1 million people don't know Meech, but
and I'm hearing about the snitch paperwork, which I'm like, don't ever put that tag on nobody unless you got solid evidence. Because I don't believe. As soon as I heard it, I was like, can't be true. He just did how many years? Don't play with that tag on nobody. That's certain things you just don't say to people. Even if you're joking with people, roasting, blazing. I know not to bring up somebody's mama, especially if something happened to the mama or certain birth defects and certain things, especially in the streets. You don't ever put that on. You don't put the P word on people, the snitch, the certain charges. You don't put them on people.
Somebody like 50 Cent, you think who gonna tell that man to stop?
Exactly. And
who gonna say, hey, you
I like
wrong?
to think somebody in his camp. I like to think oh damn, what's that dude's name? Not Tony Ayo.
You talking in his camp. 50 is the camp.
I know, but man, that lets you know he losing sight of real friends. Because a real friend be like, bruh, chill. A real friend, that's why once you start getting paid and making money and reaching levels of acclaim, you want somebody to be like, you wrong, bro.
You don't think Yayo done did that?
I like to think one of them did it.
Of course they did.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But
50 Cent is
50 is,
Cent,
but
bro.
that's who that man is.
As long as somebody
50
told him.
That's
As
who
long
that
as somebody
man
told him,
is.
hey.
Yayo saying interviews all the time, like, man, 50 crazy. I
That's what
don't
I'm
even want
thinking
to.
of, yeah.
I don't want to do that. He ain't gonna chime in on a bunch of stuff.
But a real friend,
Man.
hey, I told
Man,
you.
50 Cent is 50
You can't
Cent.
change-
But if either of y'all
That's the-
two,
that's the
if
thing.
either of y'all two ever fucked up real bad, I may not do it in public, behind closed dog, you just fucked up.
But you can't change
But
the
as long
person.
as but once he has the epiphany, look, once 50 be like, damn, I was wrong. Damn, I wish somebody would have told me. I did tell you. All you need is that one dude. Hey, I told you. I tried to tell you.
At this age, at this point in his career, at the level that the height of the fame that 50 has, what is he gonna think that he did wrong?
Hey, you know,
Salute to 50 though, man.
What is
hey.
it, like every path 50 make? He win at the end of all of them, whether he was right or wrong in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He create the narrative and it make it seem like everybody is bashing him in the long run when he could have started the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful his wave is when it comes to the internet and stuff like that. He can start some shit, say some shit. They come back on 50. When 50 double back on him, it's like, yeah, he was right. It made it seem like he had a motive to doing that. Perfect example. Irv Gotti passed. Soon as Irv Gotti passed, 50 was the first person to post some stuff. I'm smoking on that Irv Gotti pack. I'm smoking on that Irv Gotti hookah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. So everybody like, oh, 50 wrong, man. This is why I see why he got shot 9 times and stuff like that. But then the interview comes out with Irv Gotti explaining and openly admitting of shutting shit down before he started with Aftermath.
50 got real beef with some of them.
So like it's real animosity and
That's
beef
real, yeah.
towards certain people
he had
out here.
justified
If we
beef
And
with
it'll
them.
never be right.
but you know the history behind that too.
It's
because
blood behind
it.
It's a lot of history behind that.
It'll never be right.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
that
It was
would
like-
be
Just
what-
imagine you get your ass whipped from when you born till you 20, but one day you overcome this bully. It's a wrap now for the rest of his. Boy, what?
Just if something was to happen to 50, you think Irv Gotti would have said, hey, we had our differences, but R.I.P. 50 Cent.
I do feel
Right.
like Ja Rule's that mature, but not Irv Gotti.
I don't see neither one of them.
None of them. Okay.
Neither,
Bro, look
Ja
how
Rule-
long this has been going on. It's been
You're
going
right.
on for how
neither,
long?
neither one of them. Neither
That's
one
not
of them
cool.
gonna have no nice words to say. If something was to happen to 50, neither one of them would have had anything nice to say about 50.
No, not
Period. It'd have been, he had his time. He was due. Look at the man. He would have did this. It was his turn. He put that on himself. It would have been no glorified from nobody in Murder Inc. when it came to 50 Cent. So I can expect 50 Cent to have any type of, any heartfelt messages about
Yeah.
somebody like that.
The streets made him for real.
Yeah.
He got that in him.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Irv, the shit just came out like last week. 50 just reposted it and stuff. It's an old interview. And they like, yeah, when 50 came in such and such, Irv like, oh, nah, I shut all that shit down.
He did. I do remember that.
He like,
remember.
I blocked all of that.
He wasn't getting no shows.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
wasn't nothing.
He like, I blocked all of that. He told certain
Didn't get on
labels.
radio. Yeah, I remember.
And that's how big.
If y'all sign him, y'all don't get no beats from me. Y'all don't do this. Y'all don't do that. I'm shutting this down. He like, I kind of pushed him into the arms of Eminem. And
Yeah.
And just how much how big that voice is right there.
Yeah.
That voice is like the thunder right there.
That's man, I can't get no beat from Irv. All right, we can't fuck with
He
you.
got a
bro.
real
Can't
underdog
do it,
story though.
can't
That's
do it.
why 50 again, bro. Look, I was at the bottom and I'm here, bro. Like it's my reign now.
That's why I say, who
He's still
gonna
mad.
tell him he wrong in anything he do?
Not one soul.
What I've been doing got
I
me to
still
this
say
point.
your boys gotta tell you, but they know you gonna do what you gonna do. I just gotta say it.
Even
I
if-
just have to say it.
Even when Yayo do say something, 50 go back into the shit and say, Yayo crazy. Who told him to do that shit?
Right.
I don't approve of that. Yayo got on stage and showed his ass. Why did he do that? He pulled his pants down on stage. Why did he do that? And this is his best friend. He gonna talk about Yayo just like he talk about anybody else. It just ain't gonna get as drastic because they don't have beef. This is my brother. I don't know what my brother is going through. I don't know why he's doing this. This is Yayo talking. I don't know what 50 going through. And 50 looking at Yayo like, you run your mouth. You talk too much. You crazy. But you been there since day one. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad at you right now, but I know you loyal. You don't mean no harm by what you doing. You just out here getting a bag with Vlad.
He like the Snoop Dogg of the Death Row.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you just doing you. I can't be mad at you. You didn't been down with me. You say some dumb shit, but you didn't been down with me forever. And I know you got my back 1,000,000% if it was to go down.
If it was.
You know what I'm saying? Yayo would fucking drop a body on camera for 50 if he had to.
Right.
That's extreme, but
Hey, look, we gotta give a shout out to 50 and all them guys.
And that's the main thing Yayo saying every time they ask him a question, shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50.
Hey, that's how it always is. Shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50. No matter what they ask him, they be like, oh man, where you get them shoes from? Oh man, shout out to 50, man. He got us this deal, man, and we was able to do that. I'm staying in the Four Seasons, man. Shout out to 50.
because without certain friends, who knows what height Yayo would have reached without him? You know,
He wouldn't have been nowhere.
Right.
Yayo wasn't considered a lyricist, a rapper. Well, nobody would have signed Yayo. He had one album.
yeah.
Hey, you know,
And the
That's why
album,
sometimes it's good
and
the company you keep. You kept the right company around you, and I'm glad you're loyal to that man.
he loyal.
Because
He
on
held
his
it down
come
in
up,
jail. Everything. Like Yayo never went off the deep end.
because on a
He
lot
took
of
his
stars,
time.
on a lot of, just imagine you want to come up in the comedy game. You got your homeboys around, but y'all run across Dave Chappelle. They gonna leapfrog to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And Batman, it's people, but he stayed loyal. Yayo deserve everything.
Yeah.
You're a real friend, in my opinion, from what I know of both of y'all. Man, you deserve everything. And 50, I like to think he looking out for you. He getting you right. He got you up in Battery Park in New York and doing good things. So
This
Salute.
my little bro.
salute, bro.
That's my little
It's
bro.
the same with Lil C's and Notorious. So, bro, you was loyal to this man. Salute to you.
Bro, when they first got up, when 50 and them first got signed, they was on the run on the road doing the wankster, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was wanted by the feds.
Yep.
Motherfuckers who wanted by the feds ain't putting themselves on no camera to do no videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what he said. He came
Yeah,
up with
when he did all that and they doing the wankster video and everything, he wanted by the feds. All they got to do is look on TV and see where this guy's at. You ain't hiding far. But I'm about to put the groundwork in for my man because my man is about to do this.
Yeah, right.
This is what we've been working on. I know this is about to take off. So whenever they catch me, I know they gonna catch me. I'm gonna be good when I come home.
Hey, you know what? I hate to change the subject, but we're running low on time. But I want to get to this other subject right here. As a lot of y'all may know, they announced the last profit sharing for the big three. Now, we said we were going to speak about this. Stellantis. Well, y'all may know it's Chrysler. They announced their profit sharing.
Woo!
And we all know that the profit sharing, to be exact, I got the exact number, is $3,780.
Yeah.
That is a 73% payout that was less than last year.
Decrease.
Yeah.
Less, way less. Man, bro, you know how many phone calls I got today?
Look.
Man, I got so many phone calls, text messages on how pissed off people are.
I ain't had to get phone calls. As soon as I clicked on Facebook, that was the first post on the timeline. And it was a picture of an empty apartment. And the caption said, look what Big Stella's did to us. And I'm like,
Dang.
when I seen that, first thing I said, it got to be profit sharing time. Scroll down a couple more posts. Boom,
You see
another
that
one
amount?
again. And I say, let me go and see exactly amounts. And it's clear as day.
Y'all better get that new model Chrysler 300 rolling out as well.
Man, nah, them mugs got that damn truck built over the time, and they like, I'm gonna throw this profit sharing on that mud, and you know that little 3,700, that's about to get taxed
Heavily.
So you
And the union dues is coming out there too.
yeah, so you got about a little grand, you know what I'm saying, a little $1,500. You about
I
to
feel bad for the people who had plans with that. Oh, I'm about to get this 10, like months ago. I'm about to get 10 and I'm going to do this with the 10 or the 8.
I can't feel bad for them. It's like it's like, all right, boom, y'all didn't get it, but I can't feel bad for them because I make great money. You know what I'm saying?
But-
if it's like, okay, damn, I ain't getting this amount. You can't really put all your eggs into that one hat to really pinpoint on like I'm about to get $10,000.
Well, here's the thing about that. You got a lot of temporary employees who just got rolled over last year. This is their first time ever seeing a profit sharing check. They thinking they about to get 13, 14 racks. No, you getting less than $4,000.
Yeah.
And they've been working there for long periods of time.
Some people that just got hired in that was been part-time for 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
And now you getting $4,000.
Yeah.
Less than $4,000.
Did they say what the reason is for it to be so low?
It's a lot of reasons. It's the last CEO, he been messing up for a long period of time.
Yeah, you've been talking about it for months.
He been bro. People don't know how bad that like Carlos Tavares. He been screwing up. One of the reasons why because they got rid of the SRT division. That was the bread and butter of the company. Why would you do that? A lot of it is too because he tried to shut down. This is what happened. A lot of the shifts, they got rid of the third shift out of all the plants.
Mm-hmm.
They slowly tried to get rid of the second shift and bring every plant down to one shift and ship all the products overseas to Mexico, Egypt, places like that. Another one is, this the main one right here, EVs, the electrical units. They realized that wasn't selling.
Bro,
Nobody want that crap. The last charger they made, they didn't put that motor in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they did. They put the sound in the speaker. So when you hit the gas, the sound come up from the speaker instead of under the hood.
Why they do that?
To go green. So people will still get the effect of the old Hemi.
Yeah, just with the sound.
That's coming out the speaker.
Bro.
And you wonder why.
Y'all messing up, man.
Bro.
Look, listen to the people. Listen to the consumers. Y'all should have a page on your website. What do the consumers want? And whatever pop up the most, do it.
They do. He didn't listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say they listen.
They
I mean they say they
Heard
input,
it,
but they heard
in
it.
one ear,
yeah.
out the other ear.
Yeah, it's like, what do y'all know?
That was the problem. But you know
Y'all
what?
see what's happening? Hey, man, you might have to get up out of there, bro.
They looking at it like, what do y'all know? We've been doing this. We got this.
And look
That's
what
why I'm in
happened.
my seat.
And look what happened. But hey, shout out to all my
What's your real take on it, man? How do you? I mean,
Well, you know what? For me, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It sucks. It sucks for everybody, not just for that particular part, because profit sharing comes around once a year. The real situation at hand is how the company is treating the everyday employee.
Mm-hmm.
The employee been working all last year, 6 days a week, 9 hours a day, barely have time to see their families. It got so bad that if you had a bereavement, somebody died in your family, they was tripping about you taking the time off. People were not
3
able,
days, I think.
yeah, people were not able to see their children, their parents, anybody, because you constantly in there working 6 days a week, 9 hours straight.
And now y'all got nothing to show for it, which is less than 4 racks.
That's-
At least if y'all would have got broken off, y'all would have been
Yeah.
like, it was kind of worth it. But
Thank you.
and it's like you said, about to get taxed and
taxed.
union dues. Come
Yeah.
on, that's not right.
And here's another situation too. Back when they was eliminating the shifts, they started shipping people out to different plants. If you come from, let's say, I don't know, Mac, you go to JNAP or you go to SHAP, which is Sterling Heights.
Yeah.
Or they might ship you out to Toledo. Who the hell want to go to Toledo?
I got a homeboy that take that drive every day.
And you see how far Toledo is from.
Every day.
They covering mileage though, or they
No.
That's not happening.
That's where they put you at. Either
I know
take
somebody-
this job or don't.
I know somebody from Ohio. They did that to him. They brought him up to Michigan. So now
That's what they do.
I think Monday through Saturday he work. He just get a hotel out here. Then he go back with his family. Then do it again the next week. I'm like, bruh.
I got a
He said it's
homeboy to
less
take
money.
that drive every day. That motherfucker live off like
What kind of car?
He got a
Some good on
Ram,
gas?
a Ram. He got a Ram truck.
That's kind of good on gas.
He got a Ram truck, but he driving from like Telegraph in 96.
That's about an hour.
A good hour
Yeah.
every day, to and from.
So just think about that for a minute. You do that every single day, 5 to 6 days a week, 9 hours straight.
Bro,
And the only thing you're getting back
10.
is less than $4,000.
Well, how many hours he work a day? 8, or if it's more than 8?
A regular shift. Now something. It's been sometimes he done drove out there and then got sent home early. I'm like, bro, that's.
You see what I mean?
That's the whole.
like, that's the
especially
whole
when
thing.
you,
I just
especially
drove an hour.
in your first 30 minutes. Oh, we don't need you today. I'd be
Yeah.
like, nigga.
It's like, bro.
And here's the crushing part about it. Just because they're saying you're getting that amount, don't mean you're going to get that amount.
No, that's the estimate average. Everybody ain't getting that.
You're not getting that. That goes by how many hours.
Yeah.
How many hours you work and the multiplier.
Yeah, everybody ain't getting
You're
that.
not going to get all that money.
That's that 3,780. That's like the max.
That's the max you're getting. So just imagine you work less hours to take half a year off. You're not gonna see shit.
You about to see like a regular.
You about to see red.
Your paycheck gonna be triple amount that you about to
Hey.
take home.
Sometimes I do blame the people, like you said earlier. A lot of people live above their means.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't even live right at my means. I'm like 2 notches below, just in case. You got to be able to stack money every month.
I can agree with that, but at the same time, for those who weren't able to get their bag, I can't agree with that because in this particular situation, you're right. You do have people that do live above their means. I'm not saying that. But in this particular situation, you got a lot of people that actually come to work and do their damn job, but then they get sent home early because of their seniority. Like you just said, your homeboy got sent home early. Imagine how much gas you got to pay for coming back and forth to work.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, bro, it's an hour drive I just took. And I'm in a Ram truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just take $100 to fill my tank up. I'm using a quarter tank getting here.
It ain't worth it.
I'm seeing red.
Of course.
I would say every day or every week, man, you need to be trying to transfer back because that's wild.
It ain't that easy.
That's the problem because they cut out these jobs. Now, here's another thing I forgot to mention. Let me just mention this. There were always time studies that's done on the job. Say all three of us, we got a job to do, to put one particular part. It could be, I don't know, put in a headliner. That requires 4 people to do that. They would do a time study on how long it takes for you to do it, me to do it, and you to do it. And they will come up with an estimate. Okay, well, we can shorten this down to two people and then get rid of that one person to save money. That's what the time study would do. It's just so the company could save money on that particular job.
Yeah.
Problem is, you put out a shitty product doing that because that's overwhelming the worker. Now he got to do an extra job he wasn't used to doing because y'all want to save some damn money.
Yeah, you got to do some training. You got to do some internal training. We ain't bringing the new people in here. You got this guy that's been on this part of the line. We need you to start doing X, Y, and Z now. And it's like, that ain't my situation. That ain't my part of the plant. You know what I'm saying? Internal training, people getting frustrated, working 10, 12, 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is not able to take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And that'll add more stress on the job. That's
you,
why
you stressed out. You leaving work, going home, taking a cat nap, got to come right back to work and do this shit all over again. You're not really seeing the money that you making. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
it
real
wears you down.
And that's the real reason why you see a lot of people drinking and getting high on these jobs. It's not because they want to. It's because they're stressed out on the job. You got this person in management, this bull coming to you every 5 seconds on why this ain't done, why that ain't done, why you not doing this. It's because you're overwhelming me. If you want me to do it, get your ass on that line or help me out.
Bro, going to work at them, it's like the club, bro, when it comes to intoxication.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers really be fucked up in there, bro. And I was a truck driver. I used to deliver, you know what I'm saying, seats and stuff to Shap. It's not nothing to be discreet about. You know, you go outside on a smoke break to smoke a cigarette. No, they right outside the door, blowing heavy.
I remember they got caught on the news a few years ago.
Blowing heavy. You walking in the door, bro, it's liquor bottles right outside the door. Like, don't throw it in the garbage. Just throw this bitch on the ground.
Yeah, because they like, fuck this job.
It's like, fuck it.
Fuck this job.
It's like, it's clear as day. You walk in that bitch, you go to do some paperwork, and it's like, somebody got the zaz out this mud. Like, that's how loud it is, right outside the door. It's no fucks given. You know what I'm saying?
It's because a lot of times, like I said before, it's because of the stress of the workplace. And on top of that, too, we're not even going to talk about your employees. A lot of times, your employees keep fucking with you. They keep on doing shit.
Beefed out on the line.
That's what I'm saying. And you're trying your best not to go off on this person. So what you do, you go outside and you know what I mean? Or you, whatever.
That's why I'm glad y'all got unions. So y'all
Oh,
can
we
get
don't
those
want to
jobs
talk
back.
about
the unions, that ain't even what it's hyped to be.
We don't want to talk about that. What union?
That ain't what it's hyped to
So
be,
you saying
bro.
like your man?
What union?
So you saying your man who's down in Ohio, he can't just call him like, yo, get me transferred close.
No.
Bro.
Once
So
you
the
assign,
dues is for nothing then.
once you sign, bro. Once you assign, they say you got to go to Toledo.
Bro.
You either go take that job in Toledo, or you might as well go look for another job.
You can't be like, hey, union, get me out of this.
No,
I have to talk about this.
no.
That contract that the UAW signed back in 2023, that was the most deceiving contract.
How long is it till?
4 years.
4 years.
Contract's always 4 years. But it's the most deceiving contract because basically that's just like saying we give company all say so to do whatever the hell they want. That's really the main reason why they start cutting shifts because it was the lingo in the contract. The contract book is about this thick.
Yep.
Nobody gonna read through that shit and see what the hell going on. When people signed that contract back in 23, everybody saw the money.
That's all it was.
The money. Nobody saw everything else.
You know why they saw the money? Because for one, everybody was off. Yeah, I had to pick it and go out there for that little $300 a week. And if you didn't go and do your 4 hours a day, you wasn't even getting your $300 a week. What am I do for this $300 a week, bro? And I was bringing home thousands a week every time.
Make sense.
So when it's time to get a deal done and this shit in freight, bro, I'm ready to go back to work.
Yes.
Like, y'all get this shit done. I'm out here in the cold. You know what I'm saying? If at least 4 to 5 hours a day, I got to come out here with my people. We out here grilling. You know what I'm saying? To try to be comfortable as possible until this shit is over with. You know what I'm saying? And I just got this couple $100 that you just gonna give me just for being a picketer when I didn't set on my high-low, you know what I'm saying, for 8 hours and stuff, and then made more than this in a shift.
Which is another issue I had with that strike was people say they trust the stand-up strike. I did at first, but I didn't completely understand it as time go on because while you got other people working, you have other people on the picket line.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah.
That's sort of like scabbing in a way.
Yeah. And like I say, I was a truck driver. I was
Yeah.
delivering to them. It was sometime people at the picket, they didn't want to let us in the fence.
Yeah, like how you gonna run the line while you have people out there picking it? That doesn't make any sense to
So
me.
if I'm delivering to this spot, it's somebody in this mud operating some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole group of people that's still out here that don't feel that it's fair that this shit should still be open. And I gotta go through it with these folks. They standing in front of my trucks. Then you ain't getting in here. We ain't opening the gate.
How often do y'all get to elect new committee people for y'all union? Because clearly the ones in place ain't really doing a good job.
Bruh, let me tell you.
I let him chime on that one.
Let me tell you.
Like I said, I wasn't a Chrysler employee. I just delivered seats to him. But I know people internally who talk about this stuff heavily. And
I just know a lot about stuff. One thing I do know when it comes to the elected officials, a lot of them are old heads. It's just another excuse for them to stay working without necessarily working.
yeah,
If that makes any sense.
Man, I've been. You ever just take a break and go to your supervisor office or union rep office, open the door, they just in there chilling. They stop playing Uno for a minute or whatever, or solitary. It's like, oh, I'm out there sweating. You in here?
It's like that times 10.
That's wild.
The new UAW, and I don't give a damn because whatever. The new UAW ain't like the old UAW or the Doug Frazier or the Walter Reuther's. This is not the same UAW. People, and look the other way. Take this and look the other way.
yeah.
That's what it is now.
Favoritism.
That's it, especially if it's a.
That's
I
wild.
don't even about to say that, but yeah, take that money and look the other way. That's basically how it is now.
Yeah.
And it's times 10 right now because, like I said, that contract didn't do the work or no justice. Mm-hmm. Everybody thought the money, and you see, all money ain't good money.
Soon as they did all that, the money was good and everything. Everybody started losing jobs.
Yep, left and right.
They start cutting shifts. Next thing you know, these people that got rolled over, they
Oh,
started.
that was the worst one right there.
Man,
Whoa, that was the worst.
it was bad.
The temporary employee got screwed over the most because they had them thinking that they were going to get rolled over eventually.
Yep.
Some did, but most of them didn't.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't, and that wasn't cool. Them people been temps forever, and they was expecting this rollover.
I heard a while ago what they used to do is they let you get to your 88 days or 89 days, but before the 90, they'll get you up out of there.
It didn't
I
happen.
heard that was a practice they was doing. Yeah.
I can't speak for other people, other places like the other two, but I know at Stellantis or Chrysler, they'll work your ass for years, and don't worry, we're gonna roll you over some. That roll you over could be 5, maybe 10 years.
You just in there, and that's the only thing you thinking about. Like, I'm gonna get rolled over one day. My time, I'm about to get. When I get rolled over, I'm good. I don't want to let this go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to walk away from this. This is a good opportunity, but it's taking a toll. It's taking a long time to get where I got to get, but I still gotta. I'm thinking about the future.
Look,
Once I get in there, I'm gonna be to a certain point where I'm like, all right, I'm good. These hours, like the profit sharing the checks and stuff like that. Then now motherfuckers getting rolled over. They getting in. As soon as they get rolled over, bam, all right, y'all gone. We shutting y'all shift down. You know what I'm saying? We transferring y'all.
And I'm gonna say one more thing on this, and we can move on to the questions. Another thing too, what they like to do is say they put you somewhere else. You've been in a certain department for a long time. You would think you'll be in that department forever. No, you don't.
Nah.
Say you were in paint or quality or materials. You started off there. You might be there for about a year, and then all of a sudden you'll get all the qualifications to work in that particular department. Then they'll boot your ass to trim, basically on the line, to chassis, to engine, to whatever. Knowing damn well that's not where you started.
Yeah.
Now I understand seniority house still rules, but at the same time, that's not ethical. That's when the ethics should have jumped in and said, no, you can't be doing that. But then again, like I said before, seniority still house rules.
You waiting on somebody. Look, it's seniority. Look, my daddy been working for GM 46 years. 46 years. He's down at the plant down in Tennessee. He been down there since 93. Always had a day. He's always on days or afternoons or whatever. A couple years ago, he hit me up like, yeah, they switched. I'm about to go to nights. I'll never recall him ever working a night shift. You know what I'm saying? He was mad, but he was also, it worked out for him in the long run. But the amount of years at that time, he had 43 years. The reason that he had to go to the midnight shift was because somebody that had 44 years.
Yep. And that'd be the worst.
One spot. One guy had 44 years who just ain't retired yet, and he still got that spot. So my dad had to go and do the midnight thing. Only reason it didn't piss him off was because of the shift premium.
And look,
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
somebody
Yeah, they make
texting
more.
me right now about that.
You know what I'm saying? He when he like, I'm making bank, you know, I'm on 12s. They got me on 7 days, 12s right now. I'm making bank, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing home 2,800 every week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good over here. My pops, he throw it in my face. Oh, I'm good, son. He still try. My parents, both of my parents, shout out to my mom and my dad.
Salute.
They still try to take care of me and offer me stuff as like I was a goddamn 3-year-old.
So he still got, back when he got in, he gonna get a pension out of it? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the
They
reasons
need to bring that back.
One of the reasons that he's working till where he's working now was because they kept changing the age thing about when he retired, so he can get all his money. You know, if he'd have retired, years ago, I'm doing 30 and stuff like that.
You don't get the full.
Yeah, you don't. It's a pay cut. He like, I done worked all these years. What I'm gonna let them take some of my money for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they keep moving the thing up. Now I think he got like one more year before he can like retire and get all of his money and be on chill mode instead of taking that 20-35% pay cut that they gonna take and all that type of shit.
Right.
It's like, damn, I didn't work all this time and I still got to get y'all money for what?
But salute to all my people on in the big three right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the big three, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who doing their thing. Yeah. People who working the big three, I rocks with them. I got some in all three of them.
Thanks. So let's we ready to get down to these questions?
Yeah,
Get
let's
it.
go.
All right, you
get
know
it.
the rules already, right?
Break the rules down for me again.
So we all just pull one question apiece. We all get a chance to answer that question. And
If you don't like the question,
like the
put
question?
it back in the bowl.
put it back in
Man,
the book.
I'm grabbing. I ain't putting no question back.
All right.
Quote me on this.
What
I ain't
brave-
putting the question back.
We got a
First
brave
question
soul
gonna
here.
say so wild.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we're gonna start this way, and I'm gonna play our theme music. Let's get it.
Dun, dun, dun.
nigga.
See what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm going deep. I don't even want nothing that's on top. You feel me? Bam. I got one.
All right, let's get it. Who wanna ask theirs first? You putting it back?
Nope.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
Hey, man, I don't mind going first, man. So
Wait, you to guess.
All right. The question I got was...
Let me get another one.
I
gotta
ain't
get
even got to you yet. And my question is, have I ever been someone's side piece?
I'm good. Go for it. What-
I've been a side piece, bro, ever since I broke up with my baby mama. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I definitely had a few shares where it was like, all right, I know you doing your thing. Hit me when you can. I didn't been in some side piece situations. Currently, no, but I knew my role. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever almost got caught?
Hell no. I'm gonna tell you like this. I didn't. Thankfully, bro, I ain't never really been caught up in those situations to where it was about to fuck up no relationships that I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? I can admit, I've been an asshole. I done did some shit. We all done had our share, you know what I'm saying, our hand in the cookie jars and stuff like that when it wasn't supposed to be. But side pieces, when it come to being a side piece, yeah, I knew she had somebody. And she hit me up and I still went over
But you
there.
didn't know the dude though, right?
No.
Yeah, that's the.
No, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't know what y'all can be like roommates right now as far as I'm concerned. You know, people talk a good game sometimes and be like, oh, we separated, we just still live together.
Right.
All right, cool. That mean I can't come over there. But that don't mean you can't pull up to the room, you know what I'm saying, this weekend if you free. But that's just something that a motherfucker will tell you to make you feel like you ain't doing nothing wrong. They can tell me that, they separated. That's all that I know. Y'all can be thick as thieves, you know what I'm saying, once you get to the crib. My bad. I'm single, so I'm not affecting nobody right now. As far as I know, I just know I got somebody who say, we just didn't move out together. We had the house, we got the kids and stuff, and you know, we don't even sleep in the same room together and stuff like that. But that's still legally my husband, but we not together no more. All right, but then I find out like
It's all a lie.
it's a whole shindig of bullshit that you done got me into, and now I got motherfuckers in my inbox talking shit to me, and bro, who are you? And that's when I found out like, oh, this is the guy that supposedly you've been separated to, and y'all been rocking like a motherfucker. So
Right.
That's what I say. You can't never be mad at the other person.
I
Only
can't-
your spouse.
Never. I ain't never been mad. Like it didn't happen a couple times, and I ain't gonna sit here and say like I didn't went to them and like, yo, like you with my girl. Like, nah, I'm technically with your girl for real. But
I would say with me, I definitely have been a side piece. I think every man has been.
Hell yeah.
Whether they know it or not.
everybody have.
I've definitely been a side piece before.
That comes with the pay to play stuff.
That's exactly. It is what it
You
is.
gotta pay to play. You know when you paying to play. You know that it's something going on that she's got something she ain't got no business doing. That's why you willing to dish out them couple extra dollars. And I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you, yeah, baby girl, I'm gonna get in the room out this far because I don't want us to be seen.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know I'm getting the room, but I'm not telling you why I'm getting it out here and not close to where somebody can just pull up on us.
Facts.
I'm playing the game smart because I'm straddling the fence right now because you telling me one thing, but I can only believe so much. Something is really still going on because your ass ain't left yet.
Right,
Fully.
right.
You ain't got your shit together all the way, and y'all been what, roommates for a year now? All right, when I see you, we gonna go to the room out here in the boondocks. Well, we ain't got no business being out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna walk into the lobby and see such and such in that mud, or I ain't worried about you pulling up on me way up out here.
What about you?
I've been a side piece a few times. Every time I found out, I stopped though. Like one time, this girl, every time I went to her crib, late at night, use the side door. My grandma upstairs asleep. Then the last time I went to her crib, 2, 3 in the morning, she's like, "You can come to the front." I walked in the front door. That's not no grandma's
See?
house. It was it was a drug dealer's house. Everything was new. Everything was like stylish and sleek, like a Belly movie. Remember the inside? I was like, this your man crib. You live with your. I guess the day she knew he was gone cheating, she let me come through. And that last day, yeah, we did what we did. But I was like, nah, you. Yeah.
Bro, you can, and you really was straddling the fence. You in the household.
I'm in the house.
You know what I'm saying? So
I never been upstairs though the whole time because the basement looked like a grandma basement. Clothes
Man.
and stuff everywhere.
Man,
Old shit.
you
but-
got-
You in the house. She playing with your life like
and
no other.
And immediately when I walked in the crib, I was like, he's a drug dealer. All I had to do was look at the house. This nigga sell drugs.
Yeah.
Flat out. That's exactly. And it's some other cases, but that's one of the main ones stand out.
Oh yeah.
And my question right here says, what was the best date you ever had? The best date I ever had for me personally, it was a
Day or date?
date.
Okay.
D-A-T-E.
Gotta think about this one.
I can tell you right now, the best date I ever had was basically only thing we did was go to the mall. We went to the mall, we chilled out, got a slice of pizza, and then we just, just vibed. And to me, the reason why it was the best date because the energy was there. The energy was just right. We didn't do too much. It wasn't nothing about finances. I mean, we could have did whatever we wanted, but at the same time, it was just the vibe was right. When the vibe is right, you could do anything and just be good. That was the best date I ever been on.
I got you.
I say for me, I've had a few good dates. Any date where it end up you coming back to my crib, I'm going back to your crib. It's a good date. I'm sorry, that's just so. Yes, I've had a few like that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm the same. You know what I'm saying? I can't really pinpoint out what the best date was, but I done had a couple dates where the woman then actually took the lead. Like
yeah?
I didn't expect it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Paid and all that.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like we in the restaurant and stuff like that, and the whole thing of the server, they come in and set the bill right in front of the man.
And she
grabbed that mug.
oh man.
Bro.
Oh man.
Bro, I sit back like, word? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to I'm paying to play. Like I'm doing me. I know I got to spend this money
I got to keep you.
man, bro.
That's a good feeling.
She like, man, I got this and everything. And then when we left there, we went somewhere else. Like, you want to go to such and such and have some drinks? I'm like, what? Like,
You almost got down on one knee, didn't you?
bro, it's like shit.
I'm gonna eat them cakes tonight.
Hell yeah. Like, girl, you just don't know what you did to me. You just made me weak grabbing that check, looking at it, and not saying, oh, damn, you just looked at it and boom, threw the shits up in there. And it's like, damn.
So just spoiling the nigga.
Man.
Can I get one more question? I can't answer this.
Man, it was like, damn.
Because whatever question I pull next, it's just gonna be what it is.
Wait, it's your third time switching?
Man, what question is that, man?
It's
Come on,
questions is
man.
like it's hard to answer. We're gonna have to sit back and think for a minute.
Y'all made the questions, bro. It's a big bowl.
Actually, we had people come by and they just drop random questions in there.
Oh, okay.
We don't know what they
Okay, one more. This next one is gonna be the final one, bro. I swear, I promise.
Man,
It's like a cheat code, bro. It's
Uh,
like a cheat. No, we gonna need answers for all three of them questions now,
Come
bro.
on, man.
'Cause
You doing? Come
Okay,
on,
this is
man.
okay. Whatever it say.
Come on, man.
Which is better? Okay, this is weak, but it say which is better, French fries or onion rings?
See, that's a weak question. You got to get another one, bro.
Don't
Like,
let me. Hey, let me pull it for you.
We gotta have
Go
something.
ahead, go
We gotta
ahead.
have something juicy.
I'm gonna pull it for you.
Yeah, go deep.
Because the other one said something about how do you hold yourself accountable. I don't know how to do that right now.
Here you go. Man.
Whatever this is.
This is the one. Lucky color green.
Damn.
It better be a good one too.
What's the best rerun show?
Who wrote these questions? Like, what?
All right, one more.
Ah, damn. Okay, I'm leaving these.
Just keep that. Just keep that.
Say, just keep it over there.
Just keep it over there, man.
Man,
I'm gonna work out like a mother.
If this don't work out, then this has been a good show. What do you think of the Earth being flat?
That's a long.
One
more.
Yeah, just give him a round of applause, man.
Hold on.
We just need a round of applause on this
I'm not
one.
gonna give up on him. I'm not gonna give up on him.
If this next one don't work, Adrian, you pull another one in my honor or whatever. Thoughts on government assistance?
Y'all want to go with that one?
A Section 8 and all that?
Grab another one.
Should I hit the applause button?
Go ahead, Adrian.
No,
I'm gonna grab one for you. I'll grab
Go
one.
ahead,
for you.
go
I'm gonna grab
ahead,
one
go
for
ahead.
you.
Hey, this never.
You read it too, because this is, I'm sorry,
This is
y'all.
the first time ever on the Takeoff podcast it's ever
I
happened.
shouldn't have put that other one back in.
Don't worry about it. It's in here. Somebody gonna get it. Bam.
All right,
The
red.
red one. Hopefully it means something.
This is it. This your lucky question. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Have you ever been backstabbed?
That's a good question. Yes.
Yep.
Can we?
Okay, and then don't say this. Do you want to say who backstabbed you?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Because I don't backstab back.
I mean, it ain't backstab back. You know, once you backstab,
You already got
stab.
backstabbed, man.
It ain't like throwing no.
I'm saying that's like
Okay, you ain't
I
got to
don't
say a
wanna
name.
stoop to their level.
You ain't
I
got
don't
to
wanna
say.
stoop
You
to
ain't
their
got to say a name. Give us an example of a situation with you being backstabbed.
I can't think of it in the moment, but I know I've been backstabbed. Oh, just recently, I think I had somebody slide on a. I don't know. Let me say it. Just recently, I was just chilling, watching TV, and a random emotion hit me. Like, yo, you know what's the name? Hit your girl, and it just came in my head. Like I was just chilling. Something that happened like 15 years ago. A thought came in my head. Like, wait a minute, when this happened, that happened. And I think when I was linking with this one girl at the time, somebody else either linked up with her or tried to link with her. So it just be stuff like that. Stuff just come in my head.
I would say with me, probably a friend of mine. He low key didn't like me, and I had no idea he didn't like me. So one of these days, I guess he was on 10 with his girl, and then all of a sudden we start getting into it. Then hands were being put on each other, and
Bro.
you know how the story ended.
Wait, what? That don't make no sense. Him and his girl start getting into it?
No. What happened was he got into it with his girl that particular day, and he was already fired up. And I just happened to be in the vicinity. And when I was trying to get out the way of, all that happening, and all of a sudden, me and him he started having words for me. You know what I mean? Then we started having words for me. I got words for him back. The next thing you know, it got physical.
Okay.
That's how it happened.
I grew up backstabbed. And it sounds crazy. And I'm going to say this because it's a lot of people that I consider friends, homeboys, and homegirls. Growing up, smiled in my face a lot. And dogged walked me as soon as I turned the corner on the block. And I got proof of this. Like, niggas running their mouth, talking to females, jumping in inboxes and stuff like that. Writing letters even before inboxes and shit was even made. Niggas trying to get on. My own people that I thought was my friends from grade school coming on up. That I would pull up on the block, slap fives with everybody and shit. Soon as I leave, they in the girl's ear like, what can Cash Money do for you that I can't do? What that little nigga got that I ain't got? You know what I'm saying? And as I leave, I'm still pulling up, you know, with these same motherfuckers, chilling, blowing, drinking. But then I hear about so much shit.
I'm about to say
down the line.
None of them was real to you to tell you when you gone, they be doing this to you.
They tell me eventually, and it used to be like so much stuff came out that people used to talk about me. Like one of my homegirls came to me one time, and we was adult, and she was like, "Oh, Cassius, man, I remember back in the day, man, you used to be fooling off them pills." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I ain't never popped no pill." And she like, "Oh, you ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. Everybody did it." I'm like, "No, what? I've never popped a pill a day in my life for intoxication. Never. No ecstasy, no nothing, ever.
Not even Tylenol.
You know what I'm saying? Never, bro." And she like, "Oh, well, that's what they used to be saying. You know what I'm saying? When we used to be on the block, when you used to come flying with the block, when you got your Thunderbird, they used to be like, oh, he must be off one of them old boys. He off one of them such and such, such and such."
So they hated on you that hard, huh?
Yeah, real bad.
I mean, it don't.
Small-minded people
That's
talk about
crazy.
people.
Real
That's
bad.
all it is. It's easier to tell who is who.
And it's like I'm as she's telling me this, I'm getting mad at her of her explaining it to me like, you ain't got the lie. It's like, what I got the lie for? I'm sitting there telling you I didn't do it, and you telling me I ain't got the lie. I don't have to lie to you for one. For two, you can't even take my words. You believed all them niggas about this shit that motherfuckers was putting on me, and I ain't never did this shit. This is why I'm mad. It's not about what that nigga said. I'm mad at you now because you still believe this shit 10, 15, 20 years later. And I ain't never did it.
So she hanging around niggas who's talking bad about you, and she's taking their word over yours.
Over my own damn word.
Boy, I tell you.
Over my own damn word.
Boy, I tell you.
And the group of niggas that she's hanging with, I know each and every last one of these muds. These muds done been in front of my crib. They done, hey, to my granddad. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be the worst one.
They a block over from me. We didn't walk to school together.
Mm-hmm.
We in the same class. We at lunch. We didn't jump people together.
So you felt this, so you already know the undercover hate.
It's like, bro, it's like I do so much stuff by myself because of situations like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm thinking that I got people that's in my circle and we cool and all that type of stuff, I don't know how far I can trust a certain motherfucker and shit because people just, they down me. They was like, oh, Cassius always think he's better than the next person. I ain't never thought I was better than nobody. Everybody's to be like, oh, y'all family rich. I stayed laced in Jordans from elementary all the way through school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I kept Guess. I kept Tommy Hilfiger. I kept Jabot. I kept whatever the top of the line clothing line that my mama provided for me. You know what I'm saying? My mama dated niggas in the streets. So when she was spending money for me and my brothers, it wasn't like, I got to get this because this is what can I afford. No, we coming home on a regular Wednesday and we got fucking 5 outfits laid out a piece on a regular damn Wednesday when these motherfuckers ain't gonna get nothing to their birthday or for Christmas. I'm in elementary and middle school. I got 15, 20 pairs of shoes to choose from.
It's haters, man.
Y'all, that's people that's envy.
Yeah, y'all must be rich and I stay a block over from y'all. I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? I just got somebody in place that's doing
their thing.
A little bit extra for me that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that y'all parents ain't doing.
Right.
But don't make me feel like I done did something wrong. So my same quote unquote friends always, I can't say all of them, but I'm gonna say a good high 90% of motherfuckers who I thought I was rocking with then been in some females' ears and has been talking bad about me. And then put
I had that
bad
before.
blames on
I had
me.
that before.
My OG told me this a long time ago. Watch your homeboy when it's involving money or women. Mm-hmm. That's the two main things, money or women.
And it didn't happen. It's hurtful, bro. It's like, damn, bro, like, what did I do to you?
You never did nothing. You just trying to,
What did I do to you? I ain't do nothing to none of these niggas.
You being yourself.
None of these niggas, bro.
Being
people don't like
yourself
your frequency. Negative energy don't like positive energy. Your frequency is just, as soon as you come around, they get the demons in them start to feel uncomfortable because you're just such a good positive light energy.
And everybody rock with me, bro.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with getting friends and being able to adapt in the situation because throughout all my years of school, I didn't switch schools so many times as far as moving back and forth with my parents in and out of town. First grade here, second, third grade, another school. Fourth grade back at the first grade school. Fifth grade at a whole nother third school. Sixth grade back with my motherfucking daddy. Now, boom, going back, moving with my mama, 7th, 8th grade. Now I'm moving out of town to Tennessee, 9th grade. I didn't went to so many different schools to where I had to learn to adapt to, okay, these some new people, because I don't know when I'm going to get moved again. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go in this bitch with an attitude thinking I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because while I'm here, I'm here. But then I get shipped off, I got to go through this shit all over again.
Right.
You know what I'm
And your
saying?
social skills got to be better. It's, at the end of the day, he said it. People jealous of you and they envy you. They can't do what you do. They can't, so back in the day when I used to get on girls, as soon as I started talking to them, the conversation get good. Then my homeboys want to walk up and chime in. Like, you can't just start a cold conversation for nothing with a girl. A lot of men can't do that. A lot of men, the girl really have to make the first move with a lot of men because they get nervous, timid, anxiety. And you could just walk up and get it popping and get into a deep convo.
Bro, these same people that I can be talking about that then talk bad about me, they will come to me and be like, man, I remember, bro, you gave me them Jordans, bro. You gave me my first pair of Jordans. And I sit back and be thinking like, yeah, I done did a lot for motherfuckers and shit because I've always had more than the average person. You know what I'm saying? So I can get some shit away and not miss this shit because I got 3 more fucking pair of Jordans in the closet.
Right.
I get a pair of Jordans from my auntie for Christmas every year. You know what I'm saying? My mama getting me 2-3 pair of Jordans every year. And I got a daddy that work at GM.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not missing too much of a beat. My granddad spoiled me like I'm his own son type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they look at my granddad driving Cadillacs, my mama's driving Lincolns, everybody in new cars. I've never owned an old school.
Facts.
From the time I got my license, I've been in brand new cars. So it's like, oh, he think he better than everybody. No, I don't think shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted an old school, but I didn't have to get one. I'm not the nigga that I didn't have to sell drugs. I didn't have to stand on the corner with a little sack and shit like that. I've never sold dope.
I'm sorry that happened to you,
You know
but
what I'm
that
saying?
ain't me.
That ain't
nigga.
me. I got a job, and at that same job, I'm still coming to kick it with y'all niggas that's on the block line. I ain't judging y'all about shit.
You know what? Since we sat down with you, bro, it's been a hell of a vibe, bro.
Man,
We want to thank, man. We got to give our utmost respect for Cassius for being on the show, man.
like I say, man, I appreciate it, man.
We appreciate you. I'm glad you took time out of your busy day to actually come by the space shuttle. You know what I mean?
Man, big shout out to my man Kenneth Holyfield.
Big
man.
shout out to
You know what I'm saying? My guy Kenneth Holyfield. I wouldn't be here if Kenneth wouldn't have reached out to me and he ain't see something. You know what I'm saying? Through my work and stuff that I've been putting out.
He know a lot of people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Like I say, we was on elementary basketball court on dirt playing basketball together. You know what I'm saying? First, second, third grade.
That's the guy right there.
We rode the cheese bus.
Hey, you know, I also gotta say this again about my man Ken. If y'all haven't, definitely go get his books. You know, Welcome to Detroit 1.5.
Definitely. I was mad. I tell him every time I was mad, bro. When I went to go get the first one, it was sold out everywhere.
Man,
it's still
bro,
sold
it's
out,
still
bro.
sold out.
It's still sold out everywhere,
get-
man. We got to get some copies of something. Somebody got to do some typing or something, bro. 'Cause I need the first copy. I went on there. I'm like, damn, they got the second one on here, but ain't the first. I need the originator, man.
They don't-
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know my dog got stories and stuff like that, and like kicking it with him and everything. And that's my guy, man.
Hey, man, salute again to Kenneth Holyfield.
Yes, sir.
Also, before you get up out of here, I just want you to plug in all your socials where people can reach you and watch your stuff.
All right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Cash Comedy on all social media platforms. But you got Facebook. You can look me up, Cassius P. Withers. You know what I'm saying? That's my real name. Prince, you know what I'm saying? Middle name. Y'all want to know what the P stand for. You know what I'm saying? I got like a, high profile name. With
Cassius after Cassius Clay or?
Well, my daddy named Cassius as well. But
so
it's
it
the
might
same
not be-
name.
okay.
So
It's
you're not a junior. You just
Nope.
Cassius.
I got a junior, though. My son is the junior.
Okay.
Me and my daddy just got the same first name. My mama hated his middle name, and they wasn't married yet.
Gotcha.
So I just got my daddy first name. But my son, Cassius Prince Withers Jr., like, I fought for that the whole 9 months.
That's what's up.
All the way up until he came out the womb. We beefed out because she don't want to name him after me.
Should have put your fingers up to her head like this gonna be his name.
Bro, I'm talking about I'm holding hands like, bro, hurry up and push so I can go. Cause we beefed out these last 6 hours, and as soon as he come out, I guess we can name him after you. And it's like,
Hey, bro, why I can see you looking like this the whole? Come on now, come on, punch, baby.
I
Come
swear,
on.
I swear to God, I'm sitting there. I'm holding hand. I'm gonna be here. I'm support. This us. I'm holding hand. But you need to hurry up because we already been up here 16 hours.
Hey,
so
you're already mad as hell. Come on now.
I'm pissed.
Come
Like,
on now.
I'm pissed. The nurses know why I'm pissed. I'm walking around the lobby with an attitude. They like, what's wrong with you? Don't worry about it, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
And look at the seat. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't even worry about it.
She said we gonna name him Peter. All right, we done.
Bro, it was Jeremiah. Like,
There's too many Jeremiahs lately, man.
First off, I'm
Adams and Jeremiah.
like, where that name come from? I don't even know. I don't know a Jeremiah. It's biblical. All right, we ain't doing that.
Did you read the Bible?
No, wasn't even in the church. Oh, what's his middle? His middle name gonna be Lee.
Lee?
Who the hell is Lee? Who the hell is Lee? I don't know no damn Lee.
Who the hell is Lee?
Oh, that's my stepdad who adopted us. I told him that he can have a name in my son. I don't even know your stepdad.
He said that Lee.
That's your sister's name. What about the last name? Oh, it's gonna be my name. So it's just fuck me and all my names. I don't get nothing, no say so. Oh yeah, he's about to be confused growing up because I'm not.
Oh, you want me to sign that birth certificate? Shit.
I'm not calling him none of that. Every name you came up with, I'm not calling him nothing.
Hey, you had to stand on that. Like, look here, woman. I don't care if you're gonna labor or not. This is gonna be named after me.
Yep, and we in there chilling. Everything was all smiling when we first got there. And they like, oh, I see you having a baby boy. What are you gonna name him? And she was like, Jeremiah. And it was like, bitch, we didn't just talk about like, you just gonna throw this out there. It's really stuck in your head, bro. Like, this got to go on some paperwork in the next couple hours. Like, this you need to get this shit together because,
that's a movie right there. Hey, shoot that movie.
Man.
Hey,
Make that
a movie.
short movie
That's comedy right there.
See?
Make that a movie,
and look,
bruh.
this is my story, bro, and I would tell this shit to anybody, and people get a kick out of shit. That's why I don't be trying.
Yeah.
This is me. This is what you get off the internet, on the internet, everything. And like, look, boom, Instagram, it's _ cash comedy on Instagram, TikTok, it's cash comedy, Snapchat, it's _ cash comedy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't find none of them, boom, just go to Google. Hashtag is cash comedy. All my videos, social media platforms will pop up.
Bro, you definitely got your call, and we want to give him a great shout out again. Remember, Cash Comedy. Give him, hey.
Y'all see it. Go to brand. You know what I'm saying? Merch coming soon. Merch coming soon. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have the merch for everybody. And for the big fellas and for the women. I ain't just going to have, big baggy t-shirts. Big fellas, I'm going to have 4Xs and 5Xs for y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? But stay tuned, y'all. Rock with me.
Man, big salute to you, my brother.
Thank you, man.
For being on the show.
Appreciate y'all, man.
And of course, you know who I be. I'm your boy Adrian, AKAD. Go check out my channel at Adrian, AKAD on YouTube.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm Stubbs. Been a good show. Peace.
We out of here. Peace.